All right, we back right here on another episode of Cloth Talk Podcast. Got a super dope guest in here. I'm excited to talk to her, man. And what do you know? She showed up punctual on time. Not like you other guests that came on the podcast. Y'all know what I'm talking about, man. And she told me, so I was actually here earlier. I was like, what? She's like, yeah, I was here early. So please, future guests and guests who previously been on the pod, if you're going to do other shows, take note and just show up on time. If you can, I understand shit happens, but punctuality is a great sign. They say first impression, make your first impression your last impression, all right? So just want to throw that out there. But before we bring her on, of course, I got to shout out some people. Y'all know it's just back home in Philly. If you are in need of a personal chef, you need an event catered, you need some meal prep done, and if you just sliding through Philly, you want to try something different, hit up my man Joe with Joe Chef Life Catering. Everything fresh right there, made to order. When I was in town, he hooked me up with the hibachi bowls. Ooh, let me give him an air horn for that. Those things were slamming. So if you in the Philly area, make sure you tap in with Joe Chef Life Catering. And also, if you pass it through Philly, you're going to be visiting, tap in with my man Joe with Joe Chef Life Catering. The link will be in the description of this episode, of course. Right here locally in Columbus, Ohio. If you are local here, you're trying to get right fit-wise, trying to get some nutrition in your body, hit up Whitehall Nutrition Lounge. Most of y'all probably know about them. They've been doing the thing for a minute. They're right off Broad and Yearling. So, hey man, they say summer bodies are made in the winter. We about to be approaching winter. So hit up Whitehall Nutrition Lounge. Get some nutrients in your body. They got health teas, health shakes. They got a gym right next door. You get your workout on. They do challenges every month. So get your body right. And it'll treat you better. Last but not least, we out in Dayton, Ohio. If you need any graphic design, logo creation, website design, whatever you need to visually represent your brand or business, hit up my man Deontay Tatum with the Flyer Agency.com. He'll get you right. Quick turnaround too. That boy work at the speed of light. So hit up my man Deontay Tatum with the Flyer Agency. Alright, man. The time has arrived. She is here. She's ready to talk about this wonderful business, this concept that she done started, man. But first, I gotta, a shout out to Maxine who put me on. And I just found out that they work closely together, so now it makes sense. She said, listen, you need to get her on and talk about the business. The whole, how she got it into is a dope idea. So I said, for sure, bet, let's set it up. She sent me her information. I reached out, and boom, here we are. It's none other than Kristin Jackson is on the show. How are you feeling today, first of all, before we get into this wonderful discussion? A lot to cover.
Yeah.
How are you feeling?
I'm feeling great.
What time you get up this morning?
You know what? So I'm not even gonna lie.
You slept in a little bit?
I slept in. So my birthday was Sunday.
Oh!
So
yes. For that. How old are you?
I am 41.
41? You could have fooled me. Oh man, you don't look it. Okay.
Thank you.
All right. So you still recovering from birthday celebrations? That's just about
we had a good time. Me and the ladies, we definitely had a good time.
Yeah.
So I had decided like really Monday and Tuesday I was gonna just take me time and not do any driving and just kind of chill. So I probably got about 10.
Ooh, you went hard. You went hard.
I mean, typically I'm up at 5:30 every morning.
5:30.
Yeah.
They start early.
They start early.
God,
yes, they do.
Damn, kids and all that, or?
Yeah, I do have kids.
Okay, that makes sense. I'm like, man, you just be getting up that early.
Yeah, but they're older, so they're self-sufficient for the most part.
So it's not like gotta get them ready. You just up.
No, they're really good about getting up and the alarms and all that. So, yeah. No, I'm up getting up to work. So
you gotta get to
prepare for my day. Yeah.
Yeah, and we're gonna talk about your work and all that stuff. But before we get into all that and the Rideshare company and everything, first time on the pod, so I like to start from the beginning with people. So you telling me behind the scenes before we started recording that you are really from here, Columbus, born and raised. So because like I said, I'm not originally from here, so I'm always liking to hear people who were born and raised in here. When you was coming up, what was Columbus like around that time for you coming up?
Oh.
And what side are we talking? North side, south side? Where
I'm
we
the
at?
East Side. I'm from East Haven. Okay, you better know what it is. Gotta rep, yes, definitely. So yeah, I'm an East Sider.
East Haven,
which is actually not too far from here, up James Road.
You was telling me.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, right on. Okay, so yeah, so describe that time when you was coming up. What was it like at that time coming up as a little jit?
I know. I mean, being a kid like in the 90s. I grew up. I was born in 83, but
83. I'm born in 89. Okay.
Okay, so yeah, late 80s, early 90s. Was lit.
Yeah.
I was outside from the time I could open my eyes until them street lights came on.
Really?
I was outside with my friends. We riding bikes. Yeah. We over, next door at the neighbor's house, like just having a good, clean time. It was good.
Wow.
It was great. Yeah.
Siblings, brothers, or only child, or what was the family dynamic?
No, so mom and dad, they have been married for 58 years.
That deserves a round of applause.
Listen, they have been married for,
Dang.
So we grew up in the house with, I have 5 other siblings.
Okay.
So I have 4 sisters and 1 brother.
Y'all bullied them, didn't y'all?
Well, no,
y'all made it rough on him.
Maybe my older, but he's like 10 years older than me.
So there's a gap. Oh, okay.
So there was a gap, yeah, but maybe
so really
the closer siblings, probably, yeah.
5 of y'all, 4 girls and 1 boy.
Mm-hmm.
Did y'all feel close to him? Like, was it kind of awkward? Like, we could all relate to each other, but it's like, what's up, bro?
Yeah, well, he hung out with my dad a lot. Like, he's a junior, so he was with my dad.
So he's the first.
Everything.
He was the first?
He wasn't the first. No, my dad, we have an older sibling, and then my brother.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Did you and your siblings fight a lot coming up? Or was y'all pretty much like... Is that the typical thing in a black family, right?
I mean, of course.
Now,
of course.
Let me ask you this. Because people who come from large families always want to ask it. Because I only got 1 sister, so it wasn't really like a large family dynamic. But who was the one that that nobody, everybody knew, okay, don't fuck with her or him, because they could be all of us,
yeah.
Who was the one that really threw down,
she gonna kill me for saying this, and she probably gonna say, I wasn't like that, you lying. Yeah, no, my sister Deanna, no
was
lies.
The one.
Yeah, she was the one.
Shout out to Deanna. So she would clean all y'all up.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Stronger than everybody?
Yeah, probably so. Yeah, she was an athlete.
Oh,
yeah, in school.
Oh yeah,
yeah, running track, cheer. Yeah,
oh,
yeah.
Those what he was. It was just athletic.
Mm-hmm.
So y'all do y'all place. How far to go with her?
Yeah. Most definitely.
Okay, so take me to your kind of formative years, like high school. Did you do college and all that stuff? Because I kind of want to get into did you always have a business mind coming up, or did you have other things in mind that you want to do as you got older? I wanted to do this, but you found yourself in what you're doing now. What was the mind frame as a career when you were a young girl coming up? Yeah,
so when I was younger, I always wanted to be a doctor. And I actually wanted to be a doctor and a lawyer because the Cosby Show. Yeah.
The Cosby Show influenced you.
One of my favorite of all time shows. So so their family dynamic is very close to how I grew up, to be honest.
So the Huxtables is kind of a mirror of how your family dynamic was.
Yeah, most definitely.
Really?
Definitely. Okay. A lot of kids in the house.
Yeah.
There was one guy.
Yep.
You know what I mean? It was all the girls there.
Yeah.
So very similar. My parents have been entrepreneurs. So we were when there was a working middle class family.
Yeah.
So my parents made too much money to get assistance.
I hate when they do that.
Yeah, they made too many assistance, but they had 6 kids.
Right.
It's we never wanted for anything. I can remember Christmases being crazy,
really
crazy. I can't even crazy. Yeah,
really?
We would come down and just it was we would have so many toys. My mom would not wrap them at a certain point.
It was that much?
Yes. God. And it was 6 of us. So so that just goes to show that's how we lived. We didn't want for anything. We lived like kids.
Man.
A lot of people like don't grow up and get to have a childhood. Like I had a childhood, so I love it. Like
I was about to say, because a lot of, like you said, a lot of, you know, especially communities where we come from, which we can relate to, they don't have that luxury to experience that. Especially like when a family, like a mom and dad got 6 that they got to feed, but yet, you know, you and your siblings were privileged enough to at least have fruitful, fulfilling childhood. Like, damn, like we didn't have this, or we had to share clothes and shit.
Yeah, none of that.
Y'all had to share bedrooms though.
Now, yes, because it was a lot of us. Damn, yeah, like, but we had a pretty big house though. Yeah, it was
4 bedrooms.
Man, it was 1, 2, 3, 4. There was one in the basement. 5.
Damn.
And then we had like, it was like a lower level that was finished. And you walk up the stairs, it was like a shower, bathroom right there. It was like a whole entertainment area. And they had a bar. Like I remember this house, I was in it for 16 years. Like it was huge. The backyard big, like.
Damn.
Yeah.
I envy you right now. Wow. Because I'm assuming, did the other kids like kind of give you a hard time about that? Like, oh, she like this, she all uppity and she got this. Like, did the other kids in the neighborhood, or like when you went to school, they were kind of like, you know, try to rough you up or poke fun at you because you have a little bit more of a providing type of environment, and when you go into the school building, like, here she goes, she thinks she better than, you know. No, did you deal with any of that?
Well, because I'm gonna say the area we lived in, like I said, it was like an upper middle class area. So like all my friends were in the same type of houses, and you know, 2-parent households. You know what I mean? So it wasn't until you got further down East Haven Drive, where the apartments were
down there,
where we wasn't allowed to walk in.
Your parents kept you all the way from
Listen,
there?
my mom was so strict.
Fun that though.
No, right. She was like, you better not go around that corner. And then I would ask my dad, Mom will leave, I would ask my dad. He'd be like, I mean, you can go, but if your mom come back, I'm telling her that you went. I ain't say you could go.
So he like, hey, I'm out of it.
I'm out of it, but you go ahead.
I said what I said, but you go ahead and take your silly ass down there. I don't want to hear no more dad talk.
Yep. He like, cause I'm telling you, I'm be like, nah, I ain't tell her to go.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. So, cause I you know, that's interesting. You know, growing up in, like I said, upper middle class, I kind of always wonder, like, do people, you know, look at like, man, like she thinks she's better than us, or they're the Huxtables of the, you know.
I mean, I think maybe as I got older, like into my adult years, people would hear my speech and they're like, oh, she sounds like a white girl. And I'm like, well, what does that sound like exactly?
Right.
Yeah. Even men, like if I date a guy and I'm talking like Kristin. Where you from here?
Damn.
Oh, for real? Why you sound like that? Yeah, it's crazy.
It's like what I'm supposed to sound like.
Exactly.
Interesting.
So, so that's like adult life, but as a kid,
not really. Yeah. Did you like when people was like you said, like now like dating and stuff, like where you from? Like I'm from the same place you are, dummy.
Right.
Like, but they're kind of like shocked that you could enunciate
exactly
and pronounce words clearly. It's so interesting how we look kind of down on, I guess, things that are correct. It's so fascinating to me. Like, I'm saying things proper. Like, what you want me to do? Like, I don't know what to tell you.
Right.
Do you feel like an outcast sometimes? Or you kind of like found your, as they say, tribe?
Yeah. Now it's just like I don't care.
Does it bother you?
No.
You're not begging to be accepted.
Not at all.
I'm down. I got a little edge to me. Did you ever wrestle with that? Like, you know what? Let me show them I can hang. Y'all think it's sweet over here, man.
Right. You know, you have your moments. You know, you can go, you know, I can go back and forth.
Yeah.
But there's a time and a place, you know.
Any fights? You ever got into like a little scuffle? Like, so like, you really had to like, man, like.
Back in high school, yes. Of course. And I had sisters too, so naturally you gonna fight with them.
Right.
So you ready for the real world once you here hustling, bustling with these fools in the house, you know what I mean? So
I'm ready for this.
But yeah, most definitely. I was not like a big fighter, but you know, it was a situation to where I did fight.
You had to defend yourself.
I had to defend myself.
Okay.
And then my little sister had to defend me too because we were both, we're 18 months apart.
Oh, so y'all were more so
we
like
grew up like
dogs.
twins basically because people still to this day like, we're your twin. I'm like, we're not twins.
Y'all look that much alike?
Yeah, and plus like my mom used to dress us alike. So people just naturally thought that we were twins because my mom wanted twins.
Okay.
Yeah.
So she kind of like made it her reality.
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna make y'all the
twins, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. So college, you went to college?
So I did some college.
Where'd we go?
So I went to Columbus State. I tried Columbus State for a little bit. I went to DeVry for accounting for a little bit.
Hey.
Oh man, my 20s, I was all over the place.
I was like, you bouncing
really
around.
finding yourself, right?
Yeah.
And then I went to nursing school.
Nursing school. Is that at DeVry or Columbus
So
State?
no, nursing school was at Hondros.
I have no idea what that is.
Yeah. So I went to nursing school. If I went back, it would take me 2 quarters, and I would be an LPN.
Why the hell you stop? What the hell, Kristin?
Yeah,
what in the world?
we're gonna get into that. I'm sure.
Okay.
It's been I come from the hospital world, so I was in hospital, working for 10 years.
Really?
Before I decided to
do what you're doing
do
now.
what I'm doing now.
Yeah, we're slow walking people into it. Y'all see, I'm setting y'all up. We getting right there to it. Okay, so wait, so you was working in the hospital while going to school simultaneously?
Yeah. Yeah. Did you know they pay for it?
Duh. So you're like, okay, I can just go here. Y'all going to pay for it, and once I get my certification, I'm pretty sure that was the goal. Then I'm good. I'll start making money. Oh, damn, you had it mapped out.
At least I thought so. But I had kids along the way, and a marriage, and so.
So that's what the fork in the road was.
Yeah.
All right, so let's paint a picture for the people. So, what year around is this? That you're in nursing school and you're working at the hospital.
Let's see here. So I had started in 2010, I believe.
So this is 2010. Okay, 2010. Now, around this time, did you meet your husband at this time, or you were dating, or was you solo at this point?
I was a young mom.
Oh, you had your kids even before?
Even before.
Okay, so we gotta back up. Hold on. Let's back up. Hold on, okay. See, this is why I like to slow walk people, because they gotta understand. Okay, so take us back. So, you did college sweetheart or a high school sweetheart boyfriend from?
I guess you can say high school sweethearts. Yeah, he didn't go to the same school as me.
Oh, but
really didn't go to school
at
all.
He didn't go to school
yeah. So I got caught up. Yeah. So we were the same age and stuff. So yeah. So I got pregnant at my senior year. I was pregnant.
Really?
I was pregnant in high school. I was 17.
He charmed your ass.
And so you asked about a fight. So this is the fight. Okay. So
I'm listening.
It was senior year. I don't know what we were doing, but some girl approached me. She's all in my face, and then she pushed me and I almost fell over.
You don't know her at all?
I knew her.
Oh.
I don't even know why we were beefing or anything, but I know she still hates me to this day.
Still?
And I don't even remember why we were beefing.
20 some odd years later.
Yeah.
She still got a beef with you.
Yeah.
Even after y'all settled it.
Yeah.
God damn. She hates your guts.
What you do to this girl? I tried to send her a friend request on Facebook.
Like, hey, how's it?
Nope. Oh, she was not having it.
She don't fuck with you.
And then she blocked me. Mind you, this is from when we. She pushed me, and I was pregnant. So this is what happened. She pushed me, and I was pregnant, and I almost fell. Oh. And when I say pregnant,
I'm about to say, yeah, where you at?
I was probably 6 or 7 months, and nobody knew.
How?
I have no clue. You know, you
wear bigger baby bump.
You wear bigger clothes and really
went to school and shit.
I didn't start showing until I was probably about 8 or 9 months. So till I was almost at the end is when I started showing. My parents knew, of course, but none of my peers knew that I was pregnant.
Wow.
Yeah, so we were getting into it, and then she pushed me. I almost fell, and then I turned around and I pieced her up, and then my little sister came from nowhere, and then we in the office. So mind you, I'm an honor student. My sister's an athlete. I play softball. She's cheerleader. So they're like, what is the Jackson girls doing in here?
Right, it's not their reputation.
Yeah, because
fight.
it's a slew. We're not the ones that are fighters. It's a lot of us, you know.
Right.
I have siblings that are older than us, so it's like legacy for us to go to this high school.
Right, so
all of our siblings graduated from the same high school.
So y'all name is well known throughout the school, because of the lineage.
Oh, definitely, yeah. So for us to get in trouble and us to be fighting,
what?
They were like, they couldn't believe we were in the office. They're like, what y'all do? Fighting, y'all? Like,
right.
Yeah, I think they ended up giving us like maybe a day or two off. Like, it wasn't even nothing crazy.
So she just comes out of nowhere and just shoves you.
Yeah.
Has no idea you're pregnant. Nobody knows you're pregnant.
Yeah, nobody knows.
Of course, you know. So you're like, bitch.
Right, that's where I was.
And your sister come out of nowhere.
So yeah.
Of course, they break it up and now you're in the office. So so you and your sister get suspended, or just you, or all three of y'all?
All three of us.
Damn. So till this day, you don't know why she pushed you.
I don't remember. You know, it's been I've been out of school for 22 years.
Right.
Well, actually, no, 23 this year.
Was it over your boyfriend?
No, because he didn't even go there. I don't remember why.
You still?
I don't even remember the issue. Yeah, I honestly don't remember the issue, but I remember she pushed me, and I remember I fought back. And I was like, I was just defending myself. That's why I told him in the office.
Yeah, like, why am I getting suspended? Suspend her.
Yeah.
I was just defending myself. What? That's strange. Because, like you said, you wasn't no troublemaker. No. You're not even fucking with people. You just, got my child in my belly. I'm just trying to get to school, get the hell up out of here.
Yeah.
Why you be with...
We were almost done, too. It was like maybe the last couple of weeks of school or something silly, yeah.
She probably had to be with you all year. It's like, it's about to be the end of the year. Here's my time to fire off on her ass. Then she go right there.
Right. Like, okay.
Because you got to hold it into the end of the year. Then you got to, air your grievances out with everybody you had beef with. So it's probably something that you done early in the beginning of that school year. That she remembered. She never forgot. She's like, wait till the end of this fucking year. Fuck her up. And she send you no words, just...
It's a wrap.
Yeah.
See?
Yeah. Until this day, nothing. No explanation, no blocked you, no. She ate your guts.
Yeah, she did.
You had to do something, Kristin.
I mean, probably. I just don't.
I'm gonna get her on the show.
Probably maybe just talking. I mean, I was a talker.
Probably said something. Never.
I like to run my mouth. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Probably said some shit.
It probably said something.
That probably didn't mean anything to you, but she probably never forgot.
Probably.
Damn.
Whatever it was, she hates me.
He was hurt feelings, whatever you said. God damn, till this day, God damn, to hold on to that
23 years later.
You had to cut deep, whatever you said. Now, do you still got that mouthpiece on you? Do you still got that slick tongue? You can hurt some feelings like, damn, Kristin, why you say that to her?
I've learned to tone it down a little bit. I have to. You
have to pull it back sometimes.
I have to pull it back, yeah.
You can cut deep.
Maybe a little.
Ah, man. Why you gotta be like that? You probably ruined a lot of friendships. I bet with that.
No, I'm real chill for real. So like, I'm a good friend. Yeah, I'm a good friend. Now, I'm very direct, straight to the point, and I will tell you like it is. But other than that,
you don't sugarcoat it.
Yeah, but I like people to be that way with me too.
Right, now I'm about to say, normally people who are like that are very direct, blunt, they say what they mean and they mean what they say. Sometimes it could be hard for them to get that same energy back, but for you, it's like, no, it's cool, I can take it. I can dish it, I can take it. Oh, okay. Wow. Man. Okay, so walking people through it. So you're pregnant senior year, you do end up in the fight towards the end of the school year. Then you... so at what point? So damn near when you graduate, you were about to deliver.
Yeah, like a couple of months after graduation.
Yeah. Now, hopefully this isn't too personal question. If you don't want to answer it, you don't have to answer it. But I'm curious to know, like, at that point, you're 18, 19...
I was 17 actually.
17.
I graduated. Yeah, I was the whole year ahead of.
So
I didn't turn 18 until September of 2001, and then I had my son October
that year.
Yeah,
right after. So let me ask you this: at that age, 17, you're about to have your first child. what's going through the mind of a 17-year-old girl? Life's still ahead of her. You know, I'm pretty sure, I can't speak for you, but I can only imagine that your mindset at that time, and this is why I'm asking you the question, is probably like, how am I going to deal? Like, do I give up on my plans and goals? Do I, like, just become a full-time mom and just figure it out on my own? Do I got support around me? And I'm not sure if you even do I consider abortion route? Do I want to, like, did any of that cross your mind? Like, take us to a mind of a 17-year-old girl, you know, about to become a mother. What's, you know, life for you, your mental at that point? Because I'm like, I'm just putting myself in your shoes. I'm like, I'll be erratic as fuck. I'm like, yo, like, especially if me and my dude ain't on good terms. I don't know what the fuck is in his mind. Does he want this? Like, we in this together, or am I by myself? Yeah. Man, playing motherhood. You know, give me the token to the bus, or let me get my friend to drop me off. I'm going to pray about it. Like, take us in your mental at that stage. Did any of that cross your mind?
So, like, for me, abortion is never an option for me.
Never personally.
Okay. I come from a big family. You know, I have little cousins that I help raise. You know, I have a niece that I help raise. You know, we're exactly 10 years apart, almost to the day.
Wow.
So I just kind of always was like motherly. Wow. So so that
abortion was not even a thought.
Not for me. Now, to each his own. I don't frown upon nobody that, you know, because I know there are different circumstances. So I don't want people to think like I'm against or not. It just wasn't for me.
Because it's so touchy. Because like certain girls, they would feel like they have no. That's their only option, and they feel like, you know, they got to make the decision that's best for them. And you know, like I said, you are like, it ain't even a thought. I'm a natural, motherly, nurturing type of person.
And I came from a Christian household too.
Gotcha.
You know, grew up part of my life like Pentecostal and Baptist, and then non-denominational towards the end. And
so those values, you was like, we ain't even. Nah.
I mean, when I say my mom's a minister, and we were at church every day that church was open. That's what it was.
Oh, it was non-optional. We're going.
Oh no.
I don't care if you got an attitude this morning. Get your ass up. Get in the car. Get dressed.
You're going.
Yeah. Wow. Do you think if it wasn't for your upbringing, do you think you would have done it, or regardless, you still wouldn't have done it? Because a lot of influence comes from the home and, you know, our environment. Do you think it would have made a difference if you were raised differently or not?
I mean, it might have.
Because I
don't know what kind of person I would be if
without those
somebody else was my parents versus, or what if I only had one parent, or what if I was adopted, you know, if I was a foster. Like, there's so many different, you know what I mean? So I really don't know if I would be a different person or not. I'm assuming I would be, but I don't know. Never really thought about that.
Because like, you know, that's why I'm curious about those things, because you know, like, our environment and our upbringing, our household plays a lot on our molding and shaping
it does.
Of how we make choices in life. You know, like, oh, dad wouldn't approve of this, or mom wouldn't approve of this, or mom probably to be, girl, you gonna get that abortion. You ain't bringing no babies in this house. You 17? Not in my house. So, you know, it's interesting to see how, you know, household and environment play a factor on, you know, the shaping of how we decide and choose things in our life. Okay, so abortion wasn't on the table. So were you nervous, scared, anxious? Like, oh, wow, I'm about to be a mom. Like, what was the internal feeling once you know?
I know I was definitely like nervous, a little scared. I was happy.
Really?
I was happy.
That's beautiful.
I was happy to be a mom.
It didn't bring you down. You feel like, there you go.
No. Well, you know, as they're getting older, like, I've been a mom it'll be 23 years in October this month.
Like, so, you know.
So I've been through the motions. I have 4 kids.
Raise them all up.
2 boys, 2 girls.
2 boys, 2 girls. 50-50, half and half. Wow. So you were happy and you ready to take on motherhood at 17.
Wow. Yeah.
Wow. You don't hear that,
Yeah.
a lot of people, they, especially teenage pregnancy, they ready to flee from it, or they feel like they're not ready. So like to hear that you say, yeah, I'm be a mom. Let's go. Let's do this.
Let's go. We're gonna see what happens,
Yeah. So at that age, you have your son, and looking back at it now, how would you grade yourself as a young mother?
Yes. So I don't know if you ever heard how people say your first child, they kind of grow up with you, especially when you're a young mom. Right. When you're a teen mom, it's like you and this kid, because y'all both learning together. Right. And we're growing together. I'm growing into a mom, and you're getting bigger and growing into a bigger child and a man one day.
That's why.
So,
learning on the job.
Right. But I will say I had a really strong support system.
Right.
And still do.
That's beautiful.
So I wouldn't say, 100% of the time, everything was just great. Yeah. But no, I always had babysitters. I had friends that would babysit because I used to work in a daycare. And so my friends would babysit because they just loved the kids so much. And godparents. And so, I had a really strong solid support system.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. You had a lot of help. You were fortunate.
I was very fortunate in that manner. No, not at all.
Yeah. So the boyfriend at this time, what's going through? Are y'all talking? Are y'all trying to do the whole we going to be a family thing? Or, was it rough for y'all? What was his whole? How did he take this whole thing? Because you're hey, motherhood, let's go.
Yeah.
Is he the same?
Yeah, he was okay with it.
Because I'm pretty sure
because he trapped me. He wanted to get me pregnant.
This was his doing. Mm-hmm. Round of applause for this man. Shout out to you, Chris. I don't even know if that's your name. That's my name for you. Shout out to you, Chris. Is that even closer to start with a C?
No.
Fuck. Kevin. Shout out to Kevin. Greg, Johnny. What? So, I was expecting that. Because at that age, no one's planning to, but it was him all along.
Yeah, I didn't want kids.
Really?
No. I was I'm just listening. I'm gonna be in school to be a doctor and a lawyer. I ain't gonna have time for kids. I'm gonna be so busy working,
Yeah. You was ready to be a career woman.
Yeah.
Family was
That's what I thought. Mm-hmm.
Boy, Chris got your ass. What?
Yeah.
Chris, man.
Because I was gonna move to Atlanta. I wanted to go to Clark, Atlanta.
Clark, Atlanta. Yeah. Oh, back that time, Clark. Ooh.
Yeah.
I see where you was going. I see where your mom was at. Yeah, you was I'm about to get out here and be something. I'm gonna have my fun. Mm-hmm. Clark, Atlanta. What?
Yeah.
Oh man, Chris ruined that all for you.
Yeah.
No, you're not.
Right.
You about to go and hit this Toys R Us.
Right.
Gotta get this crib. I'm gonna put it together.
Mm-hmm. All of that.
Wow. So Chris, I'm just gonna run with that for the rest of the show. So he trapped you. How did you find out that? Did he tell you
He told me.
That's a bitch. This is a diabolical motherfucker.
He's I wanted the first one. Now the other ones, they was all you.
Wait, what? Wait, so he said, okay, I'm going to plan the first one, but he didn't want the others. Or they wasn't planned, so to speak.
Yeah, they wasn't a part of his plan.
What the first one was?
The first one was, and then he did want a girl. I take that back. So
okay.
So then my oldest child, she's 18 now.
Okay.
She's a girl.
Okay. Yo, that's hilarious. So the other two weren't planned.
Right.
The first two were planned.
Right. Kind of, sort of. Not planned by him on the first one.
I was going to say, yeah.
The second one, yes, she was planned.
So the second one, she mutual, okay, let's have another one.
Yeah.
Because he wanted a girl. He's like, okay, we can try for a girl, y'all. Got your girl. Then the other two was like, pregnant.
And I was on birth control. And really? I would get pregnant on birth control.
So it's true. I'm glad you said that. Because I hear a lot of times, because I'm a guy, and, we don't understand how this shit works. So it's true that a woman on birth control can 100% get pregnant.
So now.
Okay.
I'm not gonna say that because I am not a medical professional. I'm not a doctor.
But you worked in the hospital.
I did. You know so what I'm gonna say about birth control is, so back then I was taking pills. Now with pills, you have to be religious with when you take them, how you take them. And then if you miss some days and then you try to play catch up, so it's a whole science to it. You gotta take those things the exact same time every day. You're not supposed to miss any. You're not supposed to skip any. So if those things happen, it lowers the rate of you being able to get pregnant.
Understood.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, but it's not. And there's no birth control that's 100%. It's usually like 99 or something. 98. Yeah.
So even if she's doing the regimen, if she's doing the pill method, still could be that 1%. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. And that happened in your case. Or you missed the day, or you like,
I
missed the week.
No, I would be forgetting. Yeah, I would be forgetting and stuff. And I'm like, oh, wow. Yeah, so.
Dang.
I was not taking them the correct way.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Like you said, you didn't want kids to be getting. So after the 2, you was like, we done. We got our boy. You got your boy. You motherfucker. You dirty motherfucker.
Right.
We got our girl, so we good. Let me get back on the regimen. Boom. So how the ages of the first 2, how, are they in close?
So they're 4 years apart. So 23, 18.
23, 18.
Well, should be 19. So 23, 19, 16, 23. And soon to be 13 in 2 weeks.
23, 19, 16, and 13. Wow.
There's some nice little space in there.
I'm about to say, I'm about to say, did you have time to like not be pregnant? Like,
right.
goddamn. It seemed like
you some years in between.
Jesus Christ, did you enjoy just being a person?
I like, you know what? I actually like being pregnant.
Really?
Oh my God, yeah, I had good pregnancies.
Why do so many women, I hear like they describe this shit as horror.
Really?
Like,
well, it's different for everybody.
They're like, oh my God, I couldn't fucking stand it. Like, this is the worst fucking feeling. Like, you don't understand. You don't get it. As I said, I don't have kids myself, but I hear these stories, and they like, oh my God, I would never do that again. I'm like, damn, it sounds terrible.
Right.
But you enjoy being pregnant.
I enjoyed the actual being pregnant part.
Really? Why?
I had a good pregnancy. Like, I literally had a good, like, I wasn't. See, some people get sick. Yeah, some people are in pain. Some people are vomiting every day or nauseous every day.
That's the stories I hear.
Yeah, so there are women that fall into, those certain, categories. But no, I had good pregnancies.
All 4?
Yeah. I mean, I had like a little, like gestational diabetes, but I would just have to do diet control. But yeah, for the most part, I was cool. Now, towards the end of that mug, it get rough.
It get rough.
Because it's hardly room for you to breathe.
Damn.
Yeah,
you gotta sleep like this and shit.
Listen, you can barely sleep. You're sitting up, sometimes sleeping. Like, so the end be rough for us. That 9-10 month be a little bit rough.
Feet swollen and shit.
Everything hurt. You just, now that you ready, you like, okay, look, this was fun.
Get him out of me.
It's almost been a year though, but it's been fun. But it's almost been a year. You can just like come out.
Right. I need you to come on out now.
Yeah. You've been chilling. You've been eating good. All that. Now, can I be able to get some solid rest?
Yeah. Now, let me ask you this. And I know we spend a lot of time in this pregnancy talk. We're going to get to it. But it's not every day I get to have this conversation. Physically, the body changes. Like, did you feel the difference after, giving, having your children, delivering them? Like, physically, did you feel different at all?
I would say with my first one, I was a lot younger.
Right.
So the snapback is different when you're younger.
Good.
Yeah. So and you think you invincible. I was 18. I said,
baby, I'm good.
Yeah.
We got to speak
fooling. They said, listen, doing the most. Yeah. So then it was different, and I had him vaginally. Now my other 3 kids, I had by a C-section, which they cut open your stomach and take the baby out. So that, definitely felt it.
Jesus.
Yeah, and I don't like taking medication, so they were trying to give me like perks and all this stuff, and I was like, that's gonna be enough.
So you didn't take no medication?
I took ibuprofen 800s.
That was it?
That was it. Because the one time they gave me like I think it was like a Percocet, it made me sleep. And I wanted to breastfeed my child. And I couldn't even wake up to breastfeed my child. And I was like, what did y'all give me?
Right.
And they were like this, and I was like, I don't want anything. I don't want that. Yeah.
He was like, no more of that.
Yeah, no more of that. Y'all now about to have me drugged up.
Right, I'm about to say. And you know what? Like, I think sometimes like that's low key by design, and people get hooked on that shit. Cause like you think, I'm taking what the doctor prescribed, and then they turn you a full blown junkie. Don't even know it.
Listen, that's a whole nother conversation. But, I come from the medical world, so that's a whole nother. Yeah.
Damn. Wow. Okay. All right. So, off the pregnancy talk. So you have your because we're on your first. You have your first son. And that's what you said, like, things kind of like you had the career changes at that point. Mm-hmm. How long before you get into school, when you start going to medical school and working at the hospital and stuff? How much time left?
Because I'm pretty sure you gotta take time to be a mom. 2001, yeah. So when I had started leaning towards the medical path was in 2010. Okay. So that's about 9 years. Right. So I finally was like, I know what I want to do in life, because I was all over the place with what I wanted to do, and I was always going to school for accounting or this, and then I would be done with it because I get bored. Yeah. Even had an accounting internship. I worked at a whole. Wow. Yeah, it was crazy. Listen, and I was like, you know what? I don't like this anymore. Yeah. So then I thought I found something that I like, which was being a nurse. Good. Nurses are very powerful. They do a lot. Those doctors really don't do what these nurses do.
Tell it! See!
So I would just observe that being in a hospital setting.
They do the bulk of that work, don't they?
Yes, they do. Even when having a baby. The nurse, a lot of the times, deliver these babies, and then the doctor coming out and the hands are already in the nurse's hands. Like,
get the fuck.
Listen, doctors make a lot of money, and listen, they kind of be like that. So sure. But yeah, no, nurses, listen, hats off to the nurses out there. Shout out to all the nurses. 12 hours, sometimes 16, sometimes 18. It just depends on the demand. See, so when I originally started working in the hospital, I started off in the surgery unit.
This is 09.
This was 2010.
Yeah, 2010.
So I started off in the surgery unit where we would just like prep the charts for the doctors and register patients. That were getting surgery. And I worked at the Children's Hospital here.
Children's Hospital, okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I transitioned from that role till I started working in the emergency room. Okay. And I absolutely loved it there. I loved the emergency room. Really? I loved the way the nurses were. And I was like, yep, I'm going to get my nursing degree and I'm going to be an ER nurse. Like, this is what I want to do. Yeah. Because they was on it. Like, nurses, they kicking butt. They kicking butt, yeah. So, yeah. So, yeah, I just watched, watched that whole transition. I'm like, this is what I'm going to do. So I was going to school. I was working in the emergency room, and then I was like what you would be like a 911 dispatcher. So I didn't work for 911, but I worked for like a dispatch office inside the hospital. So like the ambulance will call in, and we would talk, and we'd get report from the ambulance, and then we had like a little, you can call it like, I don't know what Vocera is, like a little walkie-talkie type situation. Okay. And you would tell all the doctors and nurses what's coming in, off the.
Oh, like real time.
Real time.
So you're communicating with police?
So
or they're communicating with y'all?
We would communicate with the firefighters and the paramedics. Oh. Yeah, because those are the ones that are bringing gunshot wounds in, or sick kids, or whatever the case was.
Stab victims.
Whatever.
Somebody broke their arm, leg.
Crazy stuff. Crazy suicide. Like all kinds of stuff. Oh yeah. Really? Yeah. Listen.
Give me some stories. Like, what's like some of like the wildest things that came in that y'all had to deal with?
Oh man,
I know if I told you like where you want to start.
Yeah, I mean, I know. Like, I remember I came into work on a Monday, and I think I came in like 6 or 7 o'clock, and then I was working in registration, and I walked in, and it was 3 kids that had passed away. 3 kids, 2 drowned victims. And 1 kid, the story was so bad. 1 kid was found inside of a sleeping bag, dead.
Oh,
yeah. God. Yeah.
And they're all in there at the same time, or
they were coming. They were coming like kind of like back to back to back.
And it's like as soon as you clock in, it's boom.
Yeah, and they like, what's going on? I'm like, no. And I literally had to register the father of the kid that died in the sleeping bag. Because even still, at the end of the day, no matter what happens, we have to still do our job. So, yeah.
Just hearing this, like...
Yeah, it's a lot. People don't really know what goes on in the emergency room, and y'all think because, wait times are long or whatever, but you never know what's going on the back end. You get mad because your kid's here with a runny nose and a headache, but back here, they're saving lives, legit saving lives. So that's why I have a different perspective when I go to emergency room, when I take my kids, because I know the behind the scenes. Yeah, we don't know what's going on back there.
Right, because so many of us, we feel this sense of entitlement.
Yeah.
When we get there. Look, my son, my baby, been coughing all morning and we don't know what it is. We think it's strep throat. We think it's like, if you don't shut your...
Listen.
Our back, you know what's going on back here?
Come in, and you still gotta stay face. You gotta show a certain personality when you're in front of people,
How do you... Man, they don't get enough credit.
No, not at all.
How do we raise to pay for these people?
Listen,
God, they they're like the real first line of defense. If it was like an army thing, like I'm looking at it as like how soldiers on the field, they're like the first line of battle, the first boom. And then you got your lieutenant, and that would be like the doctor. Yeah. It's like, what's going on here? Oh, it's like, if you don't get your lieutenant
they're first responders. They're first responders. And it's not just, the nurses and the doctors, you got the paramedics.
Yeah, when they get there,
you got those firefighters that were just fighting this fire for days here. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Right.
They got to clear that scene before they even extinguish the fire. They got to make sure ain't nobody in that building.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like we really take a lot of things for granted that we just don't know what goes on in the different professions. So.
Wow, and this is Children's Hospital.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Any hospital. It's not just children.
Right.
They're all saving lives. Like these nurses and doctors, they saving lives, honey. Yeah.
Wow. Let's do this, Kristin, because we play music on the break for our local artists. That is a great note to take a break on. My heart is heavy. Damn you.
Hey, you asked for the story. I gave it to you.
That's true. This is Cloud Talk. We talk about it all. We this type of conversation that we like to have. But before we play this break, let me plug this real quick. If you're artists out there and you want to get your music played in rotation during the breaks of the pod, send that to clothtalk, 5@gmail.com. Once again, clothtalk, 5@gmail.com. Attach your MP3 file, name of artist, and your social media so I can tag you and show you love. Kristin, let the people know where they can connect with you at, the socials, websites, everything that is associated with you and your business. Go ahead and plug away before we go to this break.
Yeah. You can find me on She Drives Rideshare at gmail.com.
Yeah.
I also have a number, 614-379-4009. You can reach me there via text or you can call. And then social media handles are Facebook and Instagram. She Drives Rideshare.
There it is. Make sure y'all tap in, and especially if you're locally here in Columbus, you need those services. Hey, right there.
And we drive women and children only.
Right, and that's what we're going to come back from break. We're going to talk about that, how she got started with that idea, that concept. Women and children only. Sorry, fellas. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to my guys. But, they need that service. They need that service. All right, we'll be right back here. Don't go nowhere. Don't give up the good life. Don't give up the good life.
Yeah. Champagne stains on my jeans, still clean. Pinky ring, rainbow, glitter bling. Smack it with a middle crispy Benjamins. What you really saying? Like Diddy said, your dreams. We up next, let me stretch before I flex. Ain't tryna pull nothing while I'm ballin' and stuntin'. Nothing but the best, nothing less. Up a check, revving up the vet. Coming back from disrespect and sex. One life to live, ain't no second trips. This is it. Going hammer time up. Too legit to quit. Condo flows, sports car bars. Melrose, Escobar, raw. Me and Gucci shy at the sushi bar, no facade. Feeling really willy-ish right about now. We the boys. In the poetic words of Nas, I took a glimpse in the time. Watch the blimp, read the world is mine. Don't give up the good life. Don't give up the good life. sick new wheels, taking pics with the click, still come through and chill. Two trill, meet my new girl. Same chick that played in the flick Kill Bill. Ill, how you like me now? Wipe the Mozzie down. Proper flight was overnight, woke up in Nike Town. Might be down a ball all fall, wildin' at the mall. Spent $100 on my sofa, Versace drawers. It's your boy, back on my crack man shit. I brought some toys, the type that only bosses play with. We on a worldwide tour. Attention all girls, if you fly, slide through, be at the higher round 2. No breaking rules, only money making moves. Funny how money can make a rocky situation smooth. Help me escape my own mind, lurking the enemy, representing infinity with presidencies, you know.
Just like that, right here on Club Talk Podcast. Artists, send your music to Club Talk, the number 5@gmail.com. Okay, so before we took break, we left off at, what really goes on in these hospitals, particularly with the nurses deal with. I want to ask about, because you were saying like the nurses, they have to keep a even keel. Like you can't let this affect you and how you deal with the patients.
Yeah.
Your work environment is the work environment. Mm-hmm, this is a job.
Yeah.
Treat it as such. You don't get ruffled. Don't you need to I need to be locked in. You're gonna see some shit every day pretty much. So it's like at first, is it weird getting, because it sounds like you have to kind of numb yourself to trauma.
Yeah,
and seeing it.
Yeah.
You just got, it's going to be okay, it's going to be calm. You got to be the serene, calm one, because they're probably freaking the hell out.
Yeah.
And your job is to, it's going to be okay, let's calm down. Like, talk about, like, first adjusting to just be normalizing trauma. Like, seeing that, like, it sounds so weird.
It does.
Like, I need
somebody
you
got to do the job, right?
You're right.
Somebody got to do the job.
Talk about, like, that conditioning, normalizing just seeing trauma, like, in that, like, on a daily basis, damn near.
Yeah. I mean, it definitely was tough, especially in the beginning when I first, like, had started down in the ER. It was tough because we're experiencing, like I said, just so many things. Yeah. So I would have my moments where I would go to the bathroom and just break down.
Really?
Oh yeah. Wow. Oh yeah. Most definitely.
So you would leave your post and take a minute and just coming down.
Yep.
This is a lot.
Yeah. It would be a lot.
Wow.
It would be a lot. So.
How often would that happen where you just had to step away? Like multiple times a day or like once or twice?
Probably not multiple times a day. It might be like maybe maybe a heavy day, like that day with the all three. I was like, okay, yeah. But but then after a while you do build up, kind of a numbness. You built up a numbness to what you might see or experience in a day. Yeah. Because you got to be prepared for literally anything.
Yeah. Does that affect your day-to-day personality outside of work? Like when you're out, is that quote-unquote coldness still, that when you're dealing with people, you're like, oh shit, I'm still, my fault, my bad, man, I'm just, I see some shit today. I got this up, and it's not because your friends like, yo, relax, chill. Like, why are you so uptight? Why are you not having fun? It's like, I just seen some shit today. Y'all talking about something. Yo, turn up. Yeah. Turn up about what?
Yeah, I know.
What's the turn up about? You need to loosen up. Yo, I'll catch y'all tomorrow, man. I need to lay the fuck down.
Yeah, listen.
Like, did that affect, like being in that job, and it's a full-time job, did that affect your day-to-day, life outside of work, like when you're out with your friends or family, and even as you say, like a mother, like, did that affect life?
I think it just made me more of like on guard in regards to my children,
overly protective.
Cause I'm like, don't do that because such and such did that and he got that stuck in his throat and don't do it. Like no, so they be like, Mom, what? So like in that kind of way, just being like overprotective, just like, and they're like, you just work at the hospital.
Where your helmet at?
Listen,
zip the jacket up, boy. Don't let me tell you again.
Exactly.
Where's your hat? You ain't going out the house with that.
No, legit, for real. So
wow. So it like you became like so anal about things, and they're like, "Oh, chill. You making this not fun no more."
Right? Like, what?
I don't even want to go no more.
Right? And it be that too. Yeah. Good. Wow. You won't go no way.
Yeah, man, that's crazy because like you said, like we as the general public, or if you're a patient, you really don't think about what nurses are dealing with and what they're covering on a daily basis, because like you said, like they put up such a good like inviting, friendly, you feel safe with them, but they're trained to make you feel that way, even though they are dealing with horrific things behind the scenes in those rooms and what's coming in on the back end. But when we see them, it's like, oh, this is my favorite nurse. Hi, Jeremy. Yeah. How are you feeling today? Your mom told me that you're dealing with the sniffles, and you were like, man, I just, whew.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, you fucking my mind up right now.
Listen, I like to bring awareness to, certain things, because, I know people complain about the emergency room. Well, we sat for 3 hours. We sat for 5 hours. Yeah. But it's not just because they're sitting back there being lazy.
Because that's what they think.
That's what they think.
Yeah,
they're not being lazy.
They ain't doing nothing back there.
No, they working. They working.
Clear.
Yeah, exactly. And that's not like, I'm not going to say that's something that happens every day.
Of course.
You know what I mean? But there are a lot of cases. And even when they're not traumas coming in, there's still a lot of just patients. Yeah. So they don't get a chance to sit down and chill and relax, and unless they get a lunch break, if they get one, So yeah, it's just like, I always like to look at the bigger picture.
Give y'all people like so y'all understand what's going on. Wow, you saying like these are 12, 16, sometimes even 18
doubles,
hours.
Doubles. Easy.
So a normal day for, let's say, a typical nurse starting at 6 a.m. to 6 p.m.?
So our nursing schedules were like 7 to 7.
7 to 7.
7 p to 7 a.
So
7 a to 7 p.
12.
So 12-hour shifts, yeah.
And this is 5 days a week?
Not 5 days a week. So they the schedule would be like, you might like get 3 days on and 4 days off. But if it's busy,
you get called in.
You get called in. Or they be like, hey, we gonna offer y'all bonus. We gonna offer y'all double bonus.
Ooh,
if y'all pick up 4 hours, y'all pick up 8 hours. Oh, they gonna compensate them. They definitely gonna compensate them. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, some of these nurses, they'll do 12. They'll do 5 12s in a row.
Woo.
Yeah. But ideally, no. It's supposed to be, you're supposed to get 3 days on and 4 days off.
3 on, 4 off.
Yeah.
That's how that's good.
That's how it should be, but
normally that's
we all know they working overtime, they picking up shit.
Need you come in. Wow, man, that's crazy. I never knew. Like, you see movies and shit like that, but you think they over exaggerated.
Oh,
You're like, oh man, it ain't that bad. But you're like, no.
Oh, it's
this is real life.
Yeah, and I worked at a children's hospital, so I can only imagine what goes on in an adult facility, especially like a Grant, where Grant is stationed at. You know what I mean? Like, I can only imagine they getting GSWs out the woodwork.
Now, let's say if Grant or the adult hospital was short, could they? Like, we need you to go over to Grant, or do they send you to different locations?
So like all the hospitals, they're like under different umbrellas. So like they have the Wexner branch, they have the Ohio Health branch, and then so Children's is separate in its own entity because they are the only children's hospital.
So they're not even attached
in Columbus. Yeah.
Oh shit!
Yeah, the next closest one, I think there's a Dayton Children's Hospital and there's a Cincinnati one, but yeah, so
Children's, that's it.
Yeah,
they're not attached to Wexner at Ohio State. They're their
own. Oh yeah, they're their own entity. Yeah, now I do know the Wexner Fund.
Yeah,
a lot of things at Children's.
Wow.
A couple of the buildings are named after the wife.
Duh.
A lot of people invest in Children's because it's a nonprofit. So yeah, a lot of people invest their money in there. That's why the hospital is getting so big.
Makes sense. I don't know if, cause like I'm thinking like if I had to do this job, I don't know if I could do at a children's because you're seeing innocence get taken. If that child is unfortunately lost his life or didn't make it, you know, you're trying to save them, and you're like, that life just got cut short. Like, that would fuck with me. Like, they didn't even get to experience life, bro. Like, you can have a little compassion for them. They'll, you know, like, they probably got children that can put the name on and things like that. It still sucks. Death in itself is fucked up, but children, it's just...
Yeah, it's a different...
And I see why you said, like, when it came to your kids, you was like, we ain't playing no games.
Yeah.
I ain't about to lose y'all. Y'all fuck. If I lost y'all, what? Man, oh man, that just put me in a...
Listen, you say you don't have kids yet, huh?
Nope, don't have kids. Would you recommend I have them now? You making me have second have kids? They gonna make my life feel fulfilled? Yeah?
It's gonna bring you so much joy.
What would be the most challenging thing I would probably deal with as a new father?
All of it.
Everything.
For you might be diapers.
The changing of the... Yeah. Getting used to that, like... Oh, shit.
Yeah, and then if you have a boy...
That's different.
Yeah, especially changing the diaper on a boy because, you know, y'all got, you know...
The thing.
Yeah. And it will squirt you.
Oh!
Yeah, because you don't,
And just shoot up.
Yeah, girls are different. It's different for girls, you know.
It doesn't project up.
Right.
The diaper thing. Is it true that say raising boys is different from raising girls? Would you say that's true? They're like, oh, boys, they're pretty much easier. Like, girls, oh my God, they're going to do this. They're going to pull at your heartstrings. Yeah. Would you agree with that assessment?
Well, yeah, because I have both. They just both come with their own set of issues.
They're different in their ways.
Yeah, you know, certain things that I can deal with when having daughters. But then there's certain things that, you know, guys do that I just be like...
I need you to call your dad on this one.
Yeah, like, no.
What is you doing?
You need to talk to your son. I'm not even about to get involved in that.
That is a man issue. I don't know what to tell this boy.
Exactly. So, yeah, they come with their own set of issues, but, yeah, as long as you just try to stay consistent.
Stay consistent. That's
whatever it is.
Yeah. Oh, Lord. Oh, you definitely taught me how to have kids. Round of applause for that. Shout out to Katrina one time. We're gonna go get this snip.
Oh no.
Yeah, we're gonna get this vasectomy, huh?
That's hilarious.
Should I do it?
No. I think everybody should at least have one kid if you want one.
So for someone who does want to have one at least, you don't gotta have a big old.
Yeah, you gotta. If it's your heart desire to have a kid, by all means.
Or if I want to trap a girl like your man did. Fuck, you think you going?
Well, you see where that ended up? Divorce.
Ah, damn it! Ah, shit! Hey, we divorce gang. Let's go. When was your divorce? What year?
So, geesh. I've been divorced for 2 years.
Oh.
We were separated for 10 before the divorce.
Oh, wow. Goddamn. Who held it up? There's always one that holds it up. Like, if you just signed or was y'all trying to work it out at least?
I was just chilling.
You were just like, whatever?
I was like, if you want to divorce me, then you need to go through the steps. I'm not spending no money. I'm not doing nothing. But I'll sign the papers.
Really?
So it took you 10 years to do it. And, yeah.
So he wanted this? So he wanted this divorce? Or was it understanding?
No, I think at one point he probably would have liked to reconcile with me. But I just...
He won't reconcile? Katrina. Come on. Y'all 17, 18 years old kids.
Yeah, we got married at 22.
Yeah, y'all got married, y'all. That's lifelong partnership. Come on, you just don't give up on that. You won't find that again, that life partner stuff.
Yeah. Maybe not, but I think I'm okay with that.
Really?
Yeah.
You didn't want to fight for it?
No, I mean, I did fight for a long time. But yeah, it was just a lot, so I gracefully bowed out.
Forgive him. It wasn't that bad.
No, it's okay. He got 4 more kids outside of our 4 kids.
God damn. Oh, Jesus.
2 more baby moms.
What the fuck?
Yeah, he cool. Yeah, he's straight over there in Virginia, wherever he at.
Oh, he's not even here. He moved to Virginia?
Yeah, all his kids are here.
Wait. So, when did he go out West Virginia? Wait, is he originally from there?
He's originally from West Virginia.
Oh, okay.
But he lives in Virginia currently, I think. Virginia or North Carolina or something. We don't really communicate, so.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
So, to him, he like, I'm going back home.
Yeah. Closer to his mom, his grandma.
Yeah. Damn. Well, that sucks.
No, it's okay.
Is it?
It is really okay.
You're fine? You're good with it?
Oh, yeah. Therapy
You said
works.
you just chilling.
Yeah, therapy works.
I'm about to say.
Yeah.
I did therapy and probably the best decision I made.
Yeah.
You gotta, and this is an adult conversation for people like, yeah, this is because I realized like when I went to therapy, after, my marriage ended, and the crazy thing is like around the time my marriage ended, my pop passed at the same time I'm getting the news that my dad died. Same time I'm filing divorce papers. I'm literally driving a U-Haul truck full of shit to move out the place. Get a call from my sister. Dad just died, and then right after that I get in a bad car accident, and this is all in a month.
Oh no!
Divorce, dad dies, badass car accident. Got to move myself out. And mind you, like I said, like I'm from Philly, so I gotta go back and forth to do the whole arrangements and everything because my dad left everything to me. So I ain't even had time to, as they say, go through your
grieving
process, and because I'm a psychology major, 6 stages of grief and all that shit.
Yeah.
The political term. Mm-hmm. But yeah, man, it takes, especially when, like in your case, y'all was together for goddamn
a long time.
Y'all pretty much grew up together.
Yeah.
Me and my ex, we were together for 10 years. I mean, that's a long time, but not like.
Yeah, 23 years. You were saying our oldest is 23.
Right.
So yeah.
But you did say you put up a little fight.
Probably in the beginning stages, yeah.
Was because it's always like this. Was one fight more than the other? Or was it equal? Like we can work through this shit. Whatever we can work through, whatever the fuck happened.
Yeah. I mean, when a person doesn't support your dreams, I think that's
that's a clear sign.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, so clearly I'm in this by myself.
And you just complacent with being the same person and doing the same things in life. And I'm trying to grow. So honestly, if I didn't leave him, I wouldn't be where I am today. Yeah. I'll be out of there.
Wow. No support? Really? I mean, because it's not like you trying to be out here a stripper and shit. It's like, with you, as we're going through this conversation and, your journey to where you're at today, it seems like you were involved in positive things.
Yeah.
It's like, it's kind of easy to support some positive things. I'm like, yeah, let's go.
You would think.
How can I help you, babe? What you need me to do? I mean, you need me to hold the sign? You need me to make the post for you?
Yeah.
Like, want me to just cheer you on? Like,
yeah.
What you need me to do?
Mm-hmm. Well, we touched a little bit earlier about how the way a person's brought up affects them.
Different backgrounds y'all came up in.
Completely opposite. Like broken home, parents on drugs, raised by the grandma. The grandma passes, he wilds out. So it's a whole Yeah,
you grew up in a very stable, loving environment, and he grew up in a very tumultuous, he didn't have a lot of things that you had growing up. So your outlook on life was probably clashing a lot of things, and he like, it ain't that hard. You're probably like, this is hard. You're like, man, you always complaining about shit. Like, to you, like, sorry I go through that, but goddamn, man, this shit tough. Like, oh my God, you always complaining. Yeah, I can understand that. Oh man, but like I said, like, this shit's like easy to get behind.
Yeah, now.
Was it different at that time when he was like, man, like, what is you doing? Like, why you want to do all this shit?
Just because my time was less, less on him.
You was spending a lot of time trying to get things going.
Be a mom. Remember, I have 4 kids and
Right.
You know, I was an active mother. My kids were in sports. I was a football mom. I was a soccer mom. I was a T-ball mom. So, outside of doing that, like the sports and stuff with the kids, then I was working and I was in school.
Yeah.
Barely sleeping.
Right.
So, and then you still got to be a mom and a wife and cook and clean. You know what I mean?
Yeah, do the whole wifely things. Like you said, work and also in school. You had literally like 3 full-time jobs.
No, legit.
And for people who haven't been married, you know, those probably watching and listening, like a marriage is also
a job.
You have to be present for your spouse. You know, they have needs, whether it's that one-on-one time, that quality time, bedroom time. That's very important. All that, especially for a man. You know, especially for him because he always young. He probably like, yo, what you mean you tired? You like, I just came for work. Can I take my shoes off?
Right.
Can I get a shower?
Yeah, something.
So I understand. So that is challenging because you were, like you said, like, because if you think about it, for you initially never wanted to have children, but you accepted that, you deal with it, it became something that you embraced. Then you reach a period where you like, I want to chase after something. Like you say, you got into the hospital stuff in the emergency room. You're like, I'm right where I want to be. And that's where for you like, okay, kids are getting older. Like you said, like 10 years passed from 01 to like 2010. You're like, okay, kids are older. We can, I still got to be a mom, but I got some time where now they don't need me there 24/7.
Yeah.
I can school shit. And, but I can see from his perspective, he's getting less and less of his wife. So it's tough. And then, cause like, why would I support something if it's taking me away from that? So I kind of understand it a little bit from a man's perspective. It's like, damn, like why would I want to champion something I'm getting less of? Yeah. And that's where that clash comes. But it's not like it's going to be like that forever.
Right, things are temporary, so.
Yeah, like I gotta grind right now, baby. Like, come on, man. Like, we just calm down, I know, I'm going a lot, I'm working a lot, the kids and the yada yada, but hang in there with me. Come on, hubby, hang in there.
Right, yeah.
Like, I just gotta grind right now, but this is temporary. But, man, that's tough. Damn. Chris, if you're listening, I don't even know that shit ain't, buddy, but you in West Virginia, so you probably won't even hear or see this. So officially the divorce has been now for 2 years, but y'all are separated for 10.
Yeah.
God damn. That's a long separation. Wow. So during that time, like you said, you had made peace with it, like it's on you to sign the papers, bro. Like,
yeah. I don't want to hold anything back. I said you pay for the dissolution.
If this is what you want, go ahead and pay for it. I'll sign it. If this is what you want, go ahead. Send me the paperwork. I got it. I'll send it right back to you. Would you need fax? Would you need pictures? Email, PDF file? What you want?
Exactly.
Let's get this over with because I got shit I'm trying to do, and I can't deal with your foolishness no more.
Exactly.
That makes sense. Do you think? I know you can't speak for him. Do you think, because I know you said he got 2 different baby moms now, 4 more kids. Clearly, the man has lost no motion. He moved on 2 times.
Yeah, no problem moving on.
Yeah, but, because I wonder, if I'm looking at things from his perspective, do you think he looks back at, y'all's marriage and relationship and kind of like regrets how he handled things? Like, as well as him, because, you probably know him better than most people. But if you can, like, knowing how he is, do you think he has moments where he probably sits with himself and like, damn, did I make the right decision? Like, do you think he recollects on it, or you think he just, like, don't really have those moments, as well as him?
I mean, he thought the whole, marriage ending was my fault anyway. He blamed me for everything. So because
you put
I was the one that
him,
I was the one that left. So
you did.
Yeah. So like I said, I think he would have reconciled with me for sure.
Wow. Wow. So if you didn't make that first initial, you know what, I'm done, I'm moving on. You said you probably would have stayed in it, but things wouldn't have changed because you said there was no growth there. Like one person is growing and trying to evolve, but it seems like the other isn't making any effort to do so. Mm-hmm. So for you, it's best to like, you know what,
just cut ties.
Because almost like an anchor is kind of like just like weighing you down, and you're trying to like swim up, and it's like the anchor is like, nope, where fuck you go?
Right,
get your ass down here. These clams down here, crabs down here. We need to get you like, but I don't want to get the clams and the crabs. I want to get to the sunlight. But you know, man, we all like, baby, I'ma change. Come on, you know, so you that sob story is just, I'm gonna change, baby. Come on, I'm gonna support you now. Just don't leave.
Yeah.
Think about our kids.
Yeah, no.
Think about I want to be involved in my kids' lives.
That, you know, honestly, and then like, what am I doing this for? I'm raising them.
Like, I'm doing all the work anyway.
In and out. You know what I mean? So, yeah. What am I doing? This does not make any sense.
Damn.
Like, I'm a single mom in a marriage.
Oh, damn. Oh, God.
Yeah, so, what was the purpose? So, I cut those ties, and,
Any regrets on your part? Do you look back at things, like, and be like, you know what, I could have gave my marriage more time. I could have not did that or got that. Maybe I could have talk to him about certain things. Do you look back at things like that, like, and be like, you know what, some of that was on me, like it wasn't all on him, or do you be like, you know what, I did the best I could?
Yeah. I'm not gonna say, you know,
it was all peachy,
leave, but it wasn't like 100% his fault either.
Of course,
you know, we both played our fair share in why our marriage didn't, you know, last.
Yeah.
But looking back, I'm like, I probably should have just left long before.
Oh, really?
Like, I shouldn't waited as long as I did.
Wow, so you think you like long overdue? That's why you like had no problem. Like, come on, man. Mm-hmm. Like, because one thing they say about women is that a woman can be in a relationship but not mentally be there. Mm-hmm. Like, my body's just here. Like, mentally, she's checked out. She's gone. Like, she don't have a connection with you no more. She doesn't. That gleam in her eye is gone when she look at you no more. Is not as. Damn, look at my man is more so like, this motherfucker, you know, my nerves. I mean, like, it turns to that. It's crazy, but like, she's still there. Like you said, like, I'm here, our children. We got kids together, but if it wasn't for these kids,
no, look, they all got cell phones. They all ended up to just.
You can have a relationship with your father. Y'all can call him, FaceTime, text, and all that.
There's nothing we need to talk about.
Now, it's interesting, like, being a kid in that type of situation. Did the kids blame one parent? Because, you know, it's always the kids that take a side or blame a parent, like, it's your fault, mom, or it's your fault, dad, that y'all not together no more, and we can't have both of y'all. Because kids, all they want is their parents. But they don't understand adult situations until they become adults themselves and start having their own situations. Mm-hmm. Did you feel that for the kids? Like, here we go, they're gonna blame one of us, or one of us is the victim here, that mom and dad not together. Did that happen, or they pretty much understood what was going on?
You know, kids naturally have no filter.
Right, cool. Like,
so
damn, that hurt.
I'm not the type of person to talk bad about my kid's father, especially in front of his children. I just don't.
That's good.
That's just not something that I do. I don't like that. Now, he, on the other hand, he will definitely run me through the mud.
God damn. To the kids?
To the kids with no issue.
Why?
Yeah. But I will say, as my kids got older, they realized.
They started to see for themselves, like,
They knew what it was. They knew he was doing everything for them, you know.
Somebody gotta be the villain. And it ain't gonna be me. It's her. Your mother is the problem.
Always pointing the finger.
If your mother wouldn't have did this, if she would have did that, if this would have, we would still be together. Then they come to you. Dad said, it's like, boy, if you don't get out of my face.
Right. Well, I think my
said.
kids are very content with us not being together, to be honest. So
they accepted it
fine
as well.
with that. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, like he was joking with my son the other day and was like, "Me and your mom getting back together." He was like, "Why?" He's like, "Mom, what would you do that for?" Like,
what would you do that for?
Yeah, he's completely fine with us not being together. So
yeah, wow. Okay, so life after marriage. I want to see if because my experience was very weird. Getting back out there in the dating world after such a long, because I was telling you like my experience, and I'm curious if yours is the same. Because like even though mine wasn't as long as yours could be. When you're with someone for so long, and all you know is like them in their experience, getting back out there.
Yeah,
I'll tell you, I forgot how to do shit. Like as far as like being a man, because a man you got to lead, you got to take the initiative, you got to move things forward in a relationship, you got to do all the things. But I realized I was like, yo, I am rusty at a lot of shit. I forgot how to do certain shit. I'm still like thinking about like how my life was as I almost felt guilty. I was like, oh shit, I'm not married no more. I feel wrong. But I'm like, you know what? All you gotta like, was it the same for you? Like adjusted to like, okay, let me go out and date now and meet people. Like, how was that? After leaving such a long relationship and marriage, and now getting back out and meeting people and dating and stuff like that.
I mean, I didn't.
Did it feel weird?
I didn't. It did felt a little awkward,
right?
Just because I didn't know what to expect. You're accustomed to a certain person, and,
right?
Getting back out there is
like, man, I gotta learn a whole new person.
Listen, that's the toughest part. And
learn to somebody.
It just be a lot. And it's a lot of different energies and personalities and
shit changes.
And I just really don't want to be involved in none of it.
Really? You don't want to?
Yeah, I just be like, what?
Like, this was like out here?
Yeah. Well, I said I got slim out, so they be like, you mean? I'm like, no, I'm just very direct. Yeah. Like, women let y'all talk to them like this? Yeah, because it ain't me.
Right.
I don't. I don't have it. I make my own money. I got my own business. I got my own car. I got my own everything.
Yeah.
I done raised kids. I got 2 high school graduates. I don't have it. And I think what the problem is, I present a lot younger.
Yeah, because you told me
than what I
am. No, you ain't.
So they be thinking I'm some young little 28, 30-year-old bopping around. Yeah, and I be like, oh wait, hold on. Nope. I'm for real, bro.
Right. I'm like, who you think? How old do you think I am?
Mm-hmm. They be like, oh, like 28, 30? Yeah, no.
Right.
Try plus 10.
Right, yeah, because you told me age, I was probably thought around that same. Like, oh yeah, okay, 28, 30 inches. But yeah, that's interesting because like they'll probably look at you like you said, they'll like kind of like look at you physically and try to like, oh yeah, I can manipulate her, or get over her.
Mm-hmm.
I can say these sweet nothings and hit her at 2 a.m. with the WID text. Yo, you trying to come over? Alright, boy, you texted me 200 more times.
WID me. Listen.
You don't do the WID text?
Men, we absolutely hate the WID text, especially if there's no intentions behind it. So if you have no intention on linking up or trying to see me or whatever, don't ask me what am I doing. Because you will get the business every time. For me, anyway.
If it ain't shit planned, I'm not coming over.
Listen, I just be letting some of them sit.
You don't even look at it like,
I be like, oh, so this what? I don't feel like cussing him out today. I'm just gonna let that marinate.
I'll text him tomorrow.
Yeah, or not.
Or never respond.
Or not, yeah. Yeah.
Oh god.
That's okay too.
It is. Yeah. You leave people on red. Jesus, Katrina. God damn. Mm-hmm. At least like he's like, you know what? I don't think this gonna work, homie. Like, good luck to you and everything. You just don't respond, and that's it.
Oh yeah, my ghosting game crazy.
A1. Mm-hmm. You mastered it.
Because I don't have time for it. I got this business. I got these kids. Yeah. I do not have time for these games.
Let me ask you this, right? How long would you give a guy for you to determine, like, you know what, okay, I'll give him some time, or you know what, that's a dub? Like, how long does it take for you to spot, like, he on bullshit, or or you know what, he seems like he's invested. We can talk. Yeah. We can know each other more. How do you spot it fairly quick? Like, oh, he on bullshit. Oh yeah, I'm a very good people. It don't take you long to catch on.
Yeah, it don't take me long. Now some men are a little tougher to read. Get you like in a couple days, but usually by the week over, I know.
By a week, you got it.
I'll be like, yeah, guess what? No.
7 days. That's all it take you to. All right, I got you pinned down. Mm-hmm. You on bullshit.
Yeah. But that just might be just part of me not believing anything. You know.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's the truth. Hey, that's real.
But then I always be right. My intuition be like dead on. I'm like, see, I knew it. I knew that was what was going on. He almost had me. Mm-hmm.
You played it good, homie, but I found out like you was gonna show yourself eventually.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
We always show ourselves though.
Yeah, y'all going to. We know.
We're so stupid.
And if we want to be semi-invested, we might sit around and wait for, or we might just want to sit around and wait to see if we're gonna be right.
So it's either we just go, I'm gonna wait to see if I'm right, or I'm just gonna wait to see how long it take you for your dumb ass to show yourself. Yeah.
You know, it ain't gonna take long.
Yeah. You can pin it down 7 days or less.
Listen.
You have a high success rate. 90% success rate. It's pretty damn high.
Listen, I'll get some out of here quick.
Yeah.
Listen, I ain't getting no younger.
There you go.
What's the games for?
Well, men like to play the field.
Yeah, and that's fine.
Yeah.
That is completely fine with me, just to be honest about it. But, play the field, but don't get mad when we want to play the field.
Ooh. Katrina, you know we can't handle that. The male ego is very fragile. Don't like it. I was on the flip side of that. I was like, that hurt.
Yeah, it don't feel nice too.
No, don't. Oh, shit. I was like, oh, that's what it felt like. Mm-hmm. Oh, it's not so fun to be on the other end of that.
Right.
What's that saying? It ain't no fun when the rapper got the gun.
Exactly. I use that phrase pretty often.
Oh, shit. She's like, oh, yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. I'm with so-and-so. Oh. I thought I was the... boo-boo. Oh,
yeah,
you thought you was...
We smooth with it. Let me tell you.
Hey, y'all nice with y'all.
That's real open. I'll be more vague than that. I don't be like, oh, well, I'm with such and such, but I don't do that.
You
I'm
smooth with
quiet. Either you just won't hear from me. Dang, I'm getting away with my secrets now. Edit that.
They gonna be like, listen, they know bad like, What's the most you juggled at one time?
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Not giving away secrets how you juggle, but the most you juggled at one time without them finding out.
The most I ever dated at one time. Jesus. Yep. I don't know, maybe 5.
You dated 5 at one time and they didn't find out?
Maybe, yeah. Maybe.
Damn. That's impressive.
I used to be a serial dater. I used to like to date. I used to just to go on dates just because.
5 at
and
one
nothing come out. I'd be like, I wouldn't be doing anything with nobody, but
of course,
just dating. Yeah.
5 at one time.
Yeah,
at one point.
But y'all date too. So what's wrong with us dating? Like,
that's true. That's true.
What's wrong with us dating or going on or conversating with a man, texting, talking, whatever.
Getting to know somebody.
Yeah. That's how you find out who your next man or whatever gonna be. Yeah. You gotta date.
Gotta weed them out.
Yeah.
Yeah. 5 at one time. That's impressive. That's a nice juggle game. I ain't gonna lie. Your juggle game is nice. You at mastery level.
Oh, goodness. Yeah, listen, I know y'all be doing way more.
I don't think I ever did. The most women I talked to at one point was 3. I never got to 5.
Well, yeah, for a man, and like y'all, it'd be exhausting for y'all
because we had to put a lot of
and y'all don't
attention and investment to,
and y'all don't do it for all of. If you can't do it for all 5, then a couple of them just start falling off.
Yep,
that's what happens.
And then, like you said, like women, y'all smart. Like y'all can pick up like Yo, in the first 3 days, we was talking almost every day, and it starts to dwindle down. You like, he probably talking to somebody else, and like you said, like you stick around and say, okay, I was right. Yeah,
I've been talking to somebody else, full blown married. Let's try that. Let's try in a relationship, a girlfriend. I mean, let's try all of that.
Woo. God damn. God damn.
I said y'all be out here, like y'all just be out here doing the most sometimes.
Yeah,
it's cool, but
it ain't fun when the rapper got the cut.
Be honest with what you doing, because believe it or not, we do respect honesty, and it might hurt us. Yeah, but I would rather a man be completely honest with me than to go around sneaking and lying. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Like, oh, you care enough about me to tell me the truth. That's what's up.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's one thing I did learn, like, post-marriage and everything. Because I was like, you know what? And I learned this from, credit to my ex-wife. Because we had a healthy divorce. It was very mutual. It wasn't no, dragging people through the mud or none of that. We sat down like two adults and we discussed it, and we made a promise to each other, like, I'm not gonna go out here and say anything bad about your name, hopefully same, yada yada yada. So it was very mutual agreement. Spoke like two adults, and we did it, and we gave each other advice. I was like, what advice would you give me? And she's like, well, what advice would you give me going forward in relationships? Because now we both learned something from each other. So one thing she told me, she's like, you got to be honest. Like you saying, you got to be honest. Like, you got to give women the choice. Mm-hmm. Give her the choice. I was like,
that's some good advice.
You gotta give them the choice, because like you said, when you're honest, when you tell somebody, and I guess it can go both ways too. You tell somebody like, hey, this is where I'm at in my life right now. This is what I'm interested in. This is what I'm looking for. Yada 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 yada. Now with that information, they can be like, oh, okay, I can decide if I want to sign up for that or not. Because if they hear something like, you know what, I'm on that same wave right now, so that makes sense to me. Mm-hmm. I'm not looking for this, or yes, I'm looking for that. You know what? Now I have the choice based on the information you gave me. We in motion now. Mm-hmm. Let's lock in. I like that. Yeah. Gotta give them the choice. So, like you said, and men sometimes they take that choice away from women, and then when shit hit the fan, all the time, you wonder why she's snapping and shit, because you done presented this whole, you went for this for the long haul, or you want this and that, and then that wasn't what you really wanted. You just wanted her for that time or whatever. You just want to kick it, and now you got to tiptoe around, and you lying and shit. Now you got to cover that lie up with a lie, that lie on a Now you look stupid. Yeah. Give her the choice. It'll make both of y'all life way easier. And the crazy thing, like, when you do that, you be surprised at how women are on the same time as men. They're just want you to take the lead to say it. Like, because if she's going to follow your lead, because if you say, yeah, I want something serious to commit, she's like, okay, all right, that's what you want. But if you also tell her, like, hey, she's like, thank God he said it, because I ain't looking to be tied down either right now. We can kick it, have fun, we can go out and all that stuff, but I ain't looking to marry you tomorrow. We can enjoy each other, we good. Yeah, it's crazy how you say that. Like, you gotta give people the choice, man. Gotta give them the choice. So hopefully, I don't know, fellas, y'all learn something through this conversation.
They not.
They learn a damn thing.
Don't what you doing without intention. And tell the truth.
Tell the truth.
Good, bad, ugly, and different. Good, just tell it.
Yep. And a person like Katrina is very straightforward and blunt. She can hurt your feelings. Do you feel bad when you hurt people's feelings by being so very direct and straightforward? Do you be like, damn, I could have softened the blow up a little bit? Like,
yeah, no.
You don't feel bad a little bit when you're like, damn, I was a little hard on him or her. Whatever.
I said in a nice little fluffy way.
You fluffed up a little bit?
Yeah, I think so.
Little chaser with the shot after. Yeah. Shotgun shot, you like, here's a little bit. It's going to be all right. Damn, Katrina. It's going to take a special man to deal with you. Would you agree?
Most definitely.
It sounds like that guy going to have to skin of leather. God damn.
Probably so.
Lord have mercy.
Probably so.
That boy got to be cut straight from the factory.
Listen.
I can only imagine. Oh, man. We're going to take one more break. And finally, what y'all all here for, the business, we're going to talk about that. I done strung y'all on. Y'all follow the story. Gotta throw the bait out there for Katrina. Let him eat on that a little bit. Then you gotta give him the steak at the finale. Artists, once again, send that music to clothtalk5@gmail.com. Katrina, let them know again where they can follow, connect with you at. If they need the business services, go ahead and plug away and all that good stuff.
Yeah, you can find me on Instagram and Facebook at She Drives Rideshare. You can also find me, my email is shedrivesrideshare@gmail.com and 614-379-4009.
It is. And then we'll be right back.
Butter soft leather, go getter, getting money since we caught a cheddar. Got that mo better blues. You fucking get a clue, acting like they never knew. A bucket full of tears, make a hater shed a few. Close range, baby, no pain, no gain. Been a dope man, spitting soda with the cocaine. Pinky ring, gold chain, dancing on a couple thousand boogie like it's Soul Train. Half of y'all small change, Teddy P mansions. Niggas in a different league, ready for expansion. Some of y'all basic, we gon' hit them with advanced shit. Fucking up the game, see what happens when they plan shit. Straight shooter, can't miss. Big man on campus, Picasso on a canvas. Know it all, nigga, for sure, got all the answers. Can't tell me nothing, my niggas up with advances. Fly shit, never landed, understand it.
Well, I'm taking off, caught on a flight. They used to kite, scared of heights, but I'm fly like the rights. The jewelry bright, now they used to me grinning. Been winning, only give us some D like Ben Simmons. We pitch like we Clemens, Teddy pinned it all down. Close the door, you can read about me right now. Smooth like Ephesians, cool like shade, so behave while I'm breezing. Fade MJ, cool grays any season. Your face concave any day, no reason. And shaped like a vegan. Out of space, escape off trees that I'm breathing. Y'all betray us, can relax with the treason. Cause about cash, knew that before meeting. 100-yard dash, my stash, I'm still feeding. Told them that the fast won't last, we still eating. Buttercream seats, better on feet. 20-inch cleats.
They showed me the top and so I came for it. Dropping all of this fly shit like a plain toilet. I'm one of the best to ever come around. I've been running up checks all in the underground. Oh, I don't care how y'all play. Y'all niggas is Play-Doh, I'm more playoff clay. And the whole league know that when I'm banging, I lead to more rings than Paul Heyman. I'm raining, young nigga go get the poncho. This the front row of the Sugar Ray and Camacho. Big bags, security carry big mags. We be coastal rolling, you would think it was Six Flags. Shit's bad, it's the hard white in a zip bag. Flip that to the helicopters and lift pads. Legacy, it's the Teddy P of the pedigree. No clone, they can never see being a better me, Ronnie.
We're back. Just like that. Oh, man. Katrina is here.
Kristin,
why did I say Kristin?
I don't know where you got Katrina from.
I don't know.
I do have a really good friend named Katrina, though.
Shout out to Katrina.
Yes.
Was she in attendance during your birthday weekend? Did she go hard with you?
No, but she did text me happy birthday because
Very
she
nice.
also was in transportation. And yeah, she had some issues with one of her drivers, so she had to work. That's what happens when you're in business. Sometimes you can't get out there half a.
I see. Okay, She Drives Rideshare. Let's talk about this phenomenal service that you had, this business that you done started. Which is, like I said, when you got here, a very obvious concept, but no one thought to really start it, because when Maxine was telling me about it, shout out to Maxine once again for making this happen. Shout out to you. I was like, oh man, it's so obvious. It's like, duh, but it's like, why didn't know? It's like one of those, why didn't I think of that type business? Talk to us about the concept and when you started to think about this and, getting it off the ground.
Yeah. So, towards kind of the ending of my career at the hospital.
Yeah. Okay. Wait. So I'm sorry. Give us the time frame, because so at the time
this happened probably in 2017.
2017.
So 2017, I was in leadership at the hospital in the ER.
You worked your way up.
So I worked my way up.
Nice.
My supervisor, my direct supervisor, she ended up leaving. So rightfully so, I applied for a job because I've been doing a job. I trained her and whatever.
Yeah.
Interviewed very well for the job.
Nice.
They gave it to a white woman. And expected me to train her.
Wow. The audacity.
Yeah. So.
Now,
Yeah.
was this white woman there long as you was?
No.
Wow.
And she came from a different department. Yeah.
She wasn't even the same department.
No, she came from, I don't even remember what department she came from. She came from a totally different department.
Here you are, seasoned.
Know
the job. Know the
job.
ins and out.
Mm-hmm.
All I gotta do is submit the application. I'm on, right? Okay, thank you. I know what I gotta do.
Yeah, mind you, they encouraged me to apply. All the other supervisors encouraged me to apply.
What type of shit is this?
They
So
encouraged me.
even the higher ups, the people in leadership are like, yeah, yeah.
Because I
Kristin, you
had
should
dragged
apply
my
to
feet
it.
for so long, like, I'm not going to apply. I don't want to. And they kept just saying, like, no, you need to apply. You're a shoo-in. You need to apply. And I did. And they gave it to someone else. So.
Who wasn't even the same department.
Wasn't even in the same department.
Not as seasoned as you.
Not as seasoned as me. And wanted me to train her. That's the
And
killer.
wanted you to.
That's the killer. Now, cool, if you hire somebody that's supposed to be a better candidate than me,
Yeah, like,
that's what's up. But don't expect me to train her then, because she should already come in knowing, right?
That's what I'm about to say. And y'all want me to train her.
Mm-hmm.
So why are we hiring someone who needs to be trained in the first place?
Exactly.
If y'all encourage me, because clearly y'all telling me to apply because y'all know I'm more than capable of doing said position.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What the fuck, man?
Corporate America for you.
And-
It happens all the time.
And that's what they say. They say these jobs, these corporates are off, they don't give a fuck.
Mm-hmm.
They smile in your face for years.
Mm-hmm.
Boop, on with the next one.
Yeah.
Or even do disrespectful shit right in front of you.
Mm-hmm.
And encourage you to take part in the disrespect.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah, by the way, Christian, we're gonna need your help with training.
Yeah. I was like,
who?
I bet I don't.
That's like the ultimate slap in the face.
Yeah, so I had decided, like,
You like,
yeah,
wow.
listen, I don't think this is for me anymore. I love it here. I make good money,
Right.
but I gotta figure something else out.
That was in for you right there. That disrespect.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah.
I can't work in a place weird. Y'all just playing in my face like this.
Yeah, not to mention, I'm there literally all the time. Shifts, picking up shifts all the time. I only worked 3 days a week. I was always there 6 or 7.
Damn.
They're calling me when I'm at home, asking me questions when I'm off. Like,
Oh god. Damn.
so yeah, I went above and beyond for that job for them not to give it to me. So yeah, I mean, it was a little hurt. I was hurt.
I don't blame
I was
you.
definitely hurt by it.
I do not blame you.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's like a damn. That's an ultimate slap in the face because you sacrificed and gave them a lot of your time.
Yeah.
Like you said, going above and beyond.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Normally, you would pay back a worker like that. Like you would make sure, like, man, you look at the history, the work resume, like, man, like this employee gave us a lot. They're knowledgeable. They're well equipped. They got all the tools. Yada yada yada. Mm-hmm. Yeah, push the application forward. Let's go. Like, yeah, this is a no brainer.
Yeah.
Oh no, Becky's here. Hey, Becky.
Yeah.
Do you think that was a personal decision? Like somebody had a personal relationship with her, and it was like, yeah, we can get you in. Because it sounds like,
Yeah, I think she had a sister that was in the department, and yeah.
Yep.
I think that's how it happened, something like that.
Because it sounds like that's what it was. Like she knew somebody
Mm-hmm.
who knew somebody.
Yeah, and that's usually how people get hired at the hospital too. A lot
That's
of
how
time
it is?
because they usually know people. My sister used to work in the same department, and I got hired. So she knew she went until she talked to her manager, and her manager, hired me. So yeah, you really do have to know people. I've gotten a couple people on there, so.
So if I had a degree, and I went to school for this, but my homie know the hiring manager, but he don't got the degree. Just because he probably know the hiring manager, we can get you in.
I mean, it probably
That's
depends on the
possible.
job, but
That could very well happen.
You usually have to know somebody. Like, if you're a nurse and you're like, man, I'm trying to take children. I need to get in here.
Yeah.
Like, usually, like, you know somebody? You know what I mean? Because you usually do have to know somebody to get into these different, open up different doors. Yeah. If not, it takes a long time.
Really?
It takes a long time for hospitals to hire.
Really?
Oh, yeah. I applied for the same position twice.
Damn.
Exactly a year apart, and they hired me the second time.
God damn. Shit. It would sound like because the demand seems so high that they would be like, yeah, let's get, but it takes long to get in.
Yeah, you gotta be picky. You gotta be real picky.
Oh, wow. Okay.
They're doing FBI, BCI checks. You know, they fingerprinting you.
They go do all
They got
that?
the machine there. When you go to the HR department, they got the machine. You put your hands on there.
Damn.
Yeah. It's legit.
Shit, I didn't know the background process was like that.
Listen, oh yeah.
Damn. We don't need a drop of blood, sir.
Right. Listen, they want everything.
Peter's cup today and tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
3 drug tests, motherfucker, for you.
Mm-hmm. They were playing 0 games.
Damn.
So yes.
Wow. Okay. So this is 2017.
Mm-hmm.
So they play in your face. Becky gets the job, and you decide. Now at this point, are you even thinking about business, or are you like, I just got to figure some shit out? Like,
no. So
okay.
I never wanted to be an entrepreneur. Grew up, both of my parents entrepreneurs.
Right.
I was like, y'all working too hard. I don't want
You see what they go through.
Yeah, never. My mom was like, well, I mean, you do hair so good, because my mom's a cosmetologist. She's been a cosmetologist for over 50 years.
Nice.
You do hair so good, you should just come take over the shop, and when I'm done. And I was like, yeah, absolutely not. It's not something that Kristin wants to do. I don't want to do that. So what I did start doing was I signed up for Uber.
Got on the road.
I enjoyed driving. I was always dropping my kids off and picking them up and taking them wherever they wanted to go.
Yeah. And
even other people's kids too.
Yeah.
So I started driving for Uber.
And you can control your schedule. You can control your time.
Yep. Yep. Very flexible. You're not clocking in and out nowhere.
There you go.
I can turn on my app, do one ride, and then go home for a day if that's what I wanted to do.
Right.
You know? And back when I had started doing Uber, the money was good. Like, I was eating. Like, I would go, and then I got everything timed out. I knew the times that I could make the most money, because it's all about a timing thing.
So that's the key with Uber. Mm-hmm. Time frames you got to hit.
Time frames that is best for you to make the maximum amount of money. Yeah.
Got you. Okay.
So, I was just out there getting it, and I'd be out there. I'd get out 3 o'clock in the morning, 2 o'clock. I'd be doing the bar runs. I'd be, out just eating. Trying to even make money. I still got 4 kids to raise.
Right.
I was still working my hospital job.
Right.
But I finally decided, like, you know what? I'm making pretty good money doing this. I ain't got to work here anymore. I'm making more money being a driver than I'm clocking at a hospital.
Damn, it was starting to surpass the hospital.
Yeah, so I was like, what am I doing? This is stupid. Once again, Kristin, like, what are you doing? Yeah. So I left the hospital in 2018, so a year after I started Uber.
Okay.
And became a driver full-time.
Wow. So
yeah.
Full-time driving.
And
at that point, like you said, you know what time frames to get out there and make that money. You're like, okay, I'm gonna drive from this time to this time, and okay, the bar's gonna be closing around this time, so let me get them drunkies. The white girls who pissed off, drunk off their ass.
Yeah, listen.
Can you take me to my apartment?
People in general, just drunk and whatever. Depending on the time of day, though, too. Nighttime, you tend to get more people that have been drinking, they out to dinner, whatever. Yeah. But during the day, you getting business professionals on Uber. You are Lyft's clientels or their customers a little bit more rough, to say the least. Just a little bit more rough around the edges.
Trisha says she's out by Popeye's entrance.
Right, and I be like, we gonna go ahead and cancel that. I'm gonna pull up and it's gonna be some dude. I'm like, Trisha? Okay, that's not the name I got.
Yeah, because they said they be trying to set people up too, don't they?
See, thank God.
You never got set up?
That has never happened to me, and I've been a driver for, 7 or 8 years now. And between Uber and Lyft, I've done about 15,000 trips.
15,000 trips.
Mm-hmm.
God damn, you was out there getting it.
Yeah. I was out there getting it. Yeah.
15,000?
So you think,
Wow.
Even if that's one person in your car. But a lot of times you have more than one person. You have 2, you have 3, you have 4. Whole back seat. They trying to put 5 people in a sedan. I'm like, nah, because this is what we not about to do.
Yeah.
I'll be stern with that. Like, nope, y'all gonna have to get the bigger one.
Yeah, right.
So go ahead and just get out.
Yeah, right. You need the Uber XL.
Yeah, this ain't the one for you. Sorry.
Wow. So 2018, you making a killing, full-time Uber driving, still raising the kids, and at this point, the kids are a little older now.
Yeah, they're older now. Yeah.
Right.
So so the support is there. You know, my oldest was, I don't know, he graduated and he was a COVID graduate, so he graduated in 20. So 2018, he was 16 or 17.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, and Chris, ex-husband, he's back in West Virginia at this point?
Honestly, I don't know where he was.
Jesus Christ. Damn. Yo, what's this? Jesus.
I honestly don't know.
You had no idea what this man was in 2018.
I didn't know where he was. You know, he was always in and out of things. In and out of trouble, in and out of... So I couldn't keep tabs on that.
So you just gave up.
Yeah, I didn't ask for child support. I didn't require anything from him.
I was say, did you like
no
take him to court and shit?
Yeah, I mean, we went to court, but not for child support. And the judge told him, like, this is a good woman. She don't want nothing from you.
Wow.
I wanted nothing. She was like, I should just grant her child support just because.
Wow.
I was like, please, I don't want anything from him.
Just because you up in my face.
Yeah, like, I don't want anything from him.
You
nothing.
declined it.
Yeah. Because
you could have.
my kids. Yeah.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
That says a lot about your character. Because you could have made life hard for him.
I could have. On no purpose. You ain't been doing that all this time.
Courts ain't gonna make you do shit.
What they gonna do?
Your honor is fine. I know this motherfucker.
And system works for some people.
True.
I just knew it wouldn't benefit me because he ain't gonna pay no way. He can't keep a job.
If you don't pay, you're gonna end up in jail. Good.
Right.
Thank you, Judge. Okay.
That wasn't a bother for him. So
right.
Yeah.
Wow. This is crazy.
Listen.
Your life is...
I don't want to write a book, no.
I'm about to say, your life is like a...
roller coaster?
Yeah. It's like this,
I'm telling you what I want you to know. I'm giving you some snippets.
Right. I'm pretty sure it's more details that,
Yeah, for sure.
But you giving us enough to, like, give us the idea of what was going on in your life at these time periods.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. So, wait, so this point, he's probably baby mama number 2. At that point. 2018.
Oh yeah,
Working on baby mama number 2.
Probably, yeah. I don't know these kids' names or anything.
Really?
Yeah.
Met them? Seen one in passing, like push him in a stroller or something?
Yeah, I met 2. Yeah. I met. Whoa, wait, I take that back. He got 5. He just found out about 1. He got 3 baby mamas and 5 kids. Yeah, he found out about a daughter just like a year ago. I forgot about that one. Yeah, but I know all these women.
You know the women?
I know all of them.
All 3 baby mamas?
Mm-hmm. I don't associate with any of them. I just say to myself, they're just different caliber of women, and we don't have anything in common besides we share,
same baby daddy,
the same father of our kids. Other than that,
I would say, are y'all similar? Like, because
no.
They say they say men have a type. Like, do y'all look alike? Do y'all resemble each other? Same personalities or figure shape? Anything he like?
Light skin, taller than him, glasses. One shorter than me. Yeah. Nah, he all over the place.
Nothing in common at all. Mm-hmm. All y'all completely different.
Yeah.
Oh Lord, this man's a loose cannon.
Most definitely.
God, Chris, my man. God damn, found out about one he didn't even know about.
Yeah.
I would not want his life. Lord.
Listen, that part. No, you wouldn't. You don't.
That sounds like you just want to make your life hard for no reason. Like, why are you making these, going back to choices, people? Mm-hmm. Why are you making these choices?
Yeah.
Because that's why I asked you early on, like, do you think, like, when he looks back at all his life that he's created for himself and these decisions, like, do you think he sits back and like, what the fuck am I doing? Like, why am I doing this? Like, do you think he have those moments? He got to.
I mean, he probably does.
Because as a man, I'm like, 4 baby mamas, kids. I'm finding out about kids. What the fuck am I doing? What's the purpose of my life at this point? Like, what's the grand scheme of all of this?
Right.
Like, what the fuck am I doing?
Yeah.
I wouldn't want that life.
Listen.
Lord.
It would be tough. That would be a tough life to lead, it seems like.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, because
if you like it, I love it.
Right. Well, shout out to him. I guess he's, I don't know, figured it out. I don't know. Okay, so you don't know where he's at this point, 2018. You pretty much raising the kids. They're older at this point, making your money. Okay, so continue. So take it from there.
So just being a driver, and a woman, unfortunately, we have to be overly prepared.
Yes.
For when someone gets in our car that isn't a woman.
Male passengers.
Yes. So I've had some very sketchy situations. I've had some very crazy drives. I've had men offer me money for sexual favors. I've had men hit on me, which I'm okay if you hit on me, but just don't do too much. Yeah. Like, just don't do too much with it. You know what I mean? I've had men invite me to their hotel rooms, offer me money to go to their rooms with them.
What the fuck?
I had a man get in my car that looked like Satan in my rearview mirror, literally, and he tried to tell me how beautiful I was and how sexy I was, and then told me how every which way he was going to have me. That's what he thought.
He's telling you this?
That's what he thought. Yeah, he's telling me this, looking like devil, sitting in the back of my seat. So I'm like, okay. What? So I turn off my car. I take my keys out. I grab my purse. I open up the back door of my car. This guy is probably about 6'5", probably about 300 pounds, a big guy. And he was going pretty far. He was going from campus area to Hilliard.
Oh.
So if he didn't show who he was when he got in that car, that wasn't nothing but God.
Yeah, he could have.
He would have he would have had his way with me.
Oh yeah, he would have overpowered.
Yeah.
Like you said, going that far away.
And he's sitting behind me. It's just like it wasn't a safe situation. So I'm like, you need to get out of my car. He's like, what did I do? So I'm on the phone with the dispatcher from the police station, like, hey, this is just what happened. I'm trying to get him out of my car. He's just sitting there. Yeah. So finally, after me talking to the dispatcher, like, okay, we're going to send the police officer out. He jumps out the other side of the car and runs up High Street.
Wow.
I was shook.
So that he was planning to try to do something to you.
Probably. He just came from Chipotle. He was in Chipotle. He was texting through the app saying, because I was waiting for a while, and I'm like, hold on, I'm about to cancel. He's like, please don't cancel. I'm on my way out. And I should have went with my intuition, which I don't follow that enough like I should. I'm starting to do it more. But yeah, by the grace of God, I got that man out of my car and I was able to, at least make a report with the police. But it's hard because they don't have any information.
Yeah.
Lyft. I was driving Lyft. They have the information for the passenger.
Right.
He could have got another woman's car and did whatever with her. We don't know.
Right. And now that you say that, like, thinking about it, like, there's probably men out there who prey on women drivers like that. Like, they probably literally target women drivers thinking they can get over on them like that. Because, like, if there's a fucking weirdo creep guy out there, he's like, yeah, today I'm just going to drive Uber all day and try to get a target. They probably prey on women like that. Especially, like you said, like, if it's a big burly dude and like she's by herself, and you say, yeah, I need to go to fucking East Bubblefuck nowhere or somewhere.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, man. Woo. You said you were scared as fuck.
Oh yeah, definitely. I'm a woman. I'm unprotected in my vehicle.
Yeah.
This guy saying some obscene things to me.
Right.
I'm unsafe. I don't feel safe.
Yeah. Did you end your day that night? You was like, okay, I'm done, I'm going in. Or did you continue after that?
No. I went home. I was like, yeah, nah, that's a no. We're going to revisit this in a couple days.
Right. What?
Yeah.
A little shaking up after that.
No, definitely.
That's scary as fuck.
Yeah. And it wasn't the first time I had some sketchy situations, but
That
you know,
one
that's
was-
just one. You know, yeah.
I never, man. And that's what I'm saying, like, and that's why I'm glad, like, you're here to talk about this, because I think sometimes, like, men, we can be very oblivious to certain things that women encounter that because we're men, we don't see it, you know?
Yeah.
Like, it's not that it's like, oh, it's like, we don't care, just like, you're not even thinking that what she's, you know, going through, because like, you're a man, you can protect yourself, you know how to handle shit, you know how to deal with hostile environments. She, on the other hand, is like frantic, like not even sure it's about to fucking happen. You know, man. Okay, so did you ever consider, like, you know what, I'm done doing this Uber Lyft stuff? Like after so many experiences, I'm pretty sure you like, come on, man, like these fucking dudes just ruined it.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? Did you
Yeah.
ever consider, like, you know what, I'm gonna find another way to make some money?
Most definitely. I mean, I know I was in and out, but it probably was, I could count on one hand how many times I've had some sketchy situations out of all those rides that I completed. So the good outweighed the bad, if that makes sense.
Like, I had enough good experiences, but there was that one bad apple in the bunch could be like, that was a badass fucking apple.
Yeah, definitely. So yeah, definitely, you know, a few days should. And then, like, too, I would start putting certain safety measures in place. If I look at a person and I'm like, oh, you look sketchy, I'm not picking you up. And I just pull off. Yep. And that has helped me out a lot. Just following my intuition more, so I will follow my intuition. And the one time I will let it down, and then they get in the car, and then something crazy happens. I'm like,
I should have fucking.
why are you not listening to your intuition? Like,
you should have rejected the ride and kept it pushing. Like, but I gotta get this money.
Right. Listen, when you got
like, whatever I pay that much.
Yeah, when you got mouths to feed and you got bills to pay, listen.
Yeah, gotta get this money.
It's either that or go back to corporate America.
Yeah, that he was not gonna do.
Yeah.
Was that off the table? Like, I'm not going back to the corporate thing?
I mean,
did you ever consider, like, maybe I should just go back to the job?
Yeah. I mean, I really liked it there, and I probably considered a couple times, like,
spectacular benefits, probably.
The benefits were good, yeah. The environment was good.
Yeah.
It wasn't a bad place to work.
But you did consider it, like?
Yeah, I considered a couple times, like, dang, I should just go back.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like,
welcomed you with open arms.
Yeah.
Kristin, our favorite. Give me a hug. She's back, everybody.
Listen.
Okay, we need you to train Sarah. We need to.
Right, listen. You go ahead and get right on back into motion. Go ahead and get right into motion.
We're glad you're back. We need your help. You don't even understand. It's been chaotic since you left. You held everything together. How did you do it?
Right.
Since you left, everything fell apart. We don't know why. I don't know why either.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So with that, I was like, I gotta figure something out to make it more safe for us women to be behind the wheel and still be able to make some money.
Yeah.
You know? And I didn't know exactly where I was going with this or how I was going with it, but I was like, I gotta figure this out, you know? So I set on the idea for some years, and just continued to keep driving. And then one day I pull up to a house. A little boy walks out. He's like 8 years old.
Oh, wow.
He gets in the car, so I'm like, okay, we just waiting on mom, right? Where mom? Mom's standing on the porch. She waving by, and I'm like, out the window, and I was like, excuse me. How old is he? She's like, he's 8. I said, he can't be in the car unattended with me. It's illegal. They tell us. He's an unaccompanied minor.
Oh, y'all can't transport.
We cannot transport kids. And at the time, you had to be 18 and up to use an Uber or Lyft. Okay. Now they have this teen thing where they're letting teens ride now. Still unsafe.
Would not recommend.
Would not recommend it. So this, so I'm like, Mom, you can't. You have to get in the car with him. So come on. And she was like, I have a newborn baby in the house. I don't have a car seat for her. I'm just trying to get him to school. And I was like, I know me. I'm not gonna do anything to this child. Like, I have a soft spot for kids. You know, little people know. Like, I've worked with kids my whole life. You know, I worked at a children's hospital.
And they're just naturally, he was like,
yeah,
she just trying to go, baby.
Yeah, and I was like, okay. I said, but listen, I'm gonna take him because I know if I cancel the ride, you're gonna put him with somebody else that's not me, and that might not be safe.
Right.
So I'm gonna get him to school, and I was like, I'll text you and let you know when he's there.
Wow.
And I took him to school.
Wow.
Text her, let her know. And then she was like, well, whenever, you know, he misses the bus or whatever, I'm going to call you so you can take him.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
So from right there, that planted a little, you're like, wait a minute.
Yeah. And I was already a driver, so parents would ask me to take their kids to work.
Right.
Or school. And they're like, well, don't you an Uber Lyft driver? Oh, do you want to make some money on the side? Like, yeah. So then I had started transporting kids here and there, you know, teenagers to work and stuff. And that I still wasn't clicking. I was just like, oh, this is some extra money.
Right, you're like, oh, they
I told you I want to be an entrepreneur. Yeah. So I wasn't clicking still.
Still, at that point.
It took me, after the initial idea, which was in 2017, I didn't start my business till 2022.
Wow.
Yeah. That's how I was trying to start every year. I got certified to be a daycare owner. I about to open up a daycare sitting there. Listen, it did not click. Like, you literally drive for a living.
Everything but what you're doing.
How can you make this work and make some money off of it and be able to transport women and children safely? And then there came the idea. 2022.
It finally clicked.
After sitting on it for years.
That's crazy.
And then I am not the only female owned and operated rideshare.
Oh, you're not alone in this.
No, I'm not alone in this game. So I started seeing other rideshare companies. Nice. I'm like, wait, this is my idea. Hold on. This is what I want to do. You know? I've been sitting on this idea for a long time. So they drive women. Just Her Rideshare. They're based out of North Carolina and South Carolina.
Shout out to them. Just Her Rideshare, okay.
Just Her Rideshare. And then we also have Her Ride. They're in ATL area, ladies.
Out there, ATL.
I've been in communication with the founder of Just Her.
The one out in Carolina.
And Her Ride in Atlanta.
Okay.
Yeah, because I try to reach out and so we can build a community, you know, of women-owned business that are in the transportation industry.
Right.
It's hard out here.
Yeah. Because I'm pretty sure, like I said, like it's such a obvious thing. Like you said, like sitting on it for 5 years, like the light bulb just had to go off. But like you said, like it's an obvious thing, but not a lot of people are doing it, especially women.
Yeah.
But it's clearly a market in need for that.
No,
huge
definitely.
Market.
It is a huge market and it is a even bigger need. Yeah. Especially with these class action lawsuits between Uber and Lyft right now. For assault, sexual harassment.
Right.
There was a 12-year-old child that was put in an Uber that was sexually assaulted by a male driver. This was probably about a month or so ago.
Oh, just happened.
It just happened.
See?
So, yeah. It's definitely a need.
Yeah. Let me ask you this, because, like, did you realize, like, you were not only providing the service, but also protecting people now? Providing that safety now? Because it went from, oh, shit, I'm making some good extra money by, you know, taking kids to school and work and picking, you know. Yeah. But then it's like, oh shit, this is more than...
It's more than just a dollar.
Yeah, like I'm actually protecting people. Like I have a real duty now, like to get this child or this person or this group of kid, whatever, from point A to point B safely because they trust me to do so. Yeah. It's not just, yo, let me open up my app and get the ride. It's like, no, we call it Kristin because we trust her. Damn. Wow.
Definitely, yeah. So, you know, when I started out and when I put you know, it on blast on social media, I mean, the response was insane.
I'm about to see it. That was gonna be my next. Like, what was the like when you finally have launched and put it out there publicly? Like, okay, we ready to launch. I got the logo done. Got my T-shirts. We got the social media pages up. Okay, website coming soon. But we're gonna launch. You ready? What was the initial like? Was the support there from the jump, or was it kind of like grabbing at straws at first? Like, I need y'all to get behind this.
Yeah.
Or was it like automatically like, man, they get me. I'm getting support. Like,
yeah.
Was it like that?
Yeah. So the support was definitely there.
Nice.
Now, so originally I had a partner. So I'm the founder. I had a partner at the time. We're still really good friends to this day, but we decided to go separate ways. She is an awesome person. She has a lot on her plate. She had 3 other businesses.
Oh, goddamn.
So and she was, and she was trying to get it on, with this and helping me out, and we were doing everything together and stuff. And then, but other priorities took place. And I understand that life be lifing.
Yeah.
So she had to
juggling a lot.
Yeah, and still a mom. She's a mom of 5 kids.
Oh,
yeah. 3 businesses, and just real vibrant and just doing a lot.
Yeah.
So my business naturally had to fall by the wayside, which is cool. This is my baby.
Yeah.
So but when we put it on blast originally on social media, it was crazy. I had maybe like 100 and some shares.
Wow.
First day.
What?
Or something insane like that. Yeah.
Was you expecting that level of support?
No, I was not. I was not at all. Yeah.
Wow.
Like the support system for She Drives is just like incredible.
Man.
Yes. You never really know how many people mess with you until you start a business.
Yeah. Wow.
A lot of my business is word of mouth.
Man. You out here doing the Lord's work, as they say. Wow. So that reception, and people like, damn, people really fuck with me and trust me, and like they want to get behind me and help me get this message out, and dang, wow, because like it does show like where you stand within not only your circle but in the community.
Yeah.
Because like you say, like word of mouth is the best form of marketing to me, because like you got real people telling their real experience with said person, which would be you. And highly recommending you and championing you, like, cause that speaks volumes about how you do business, your character.
Yeah.
It's like, damn, like I'm really a solid individual out here.
Yeah.
I'm on the right path. Like, don't switch shit up. I'm dope. Like I'm doing it.
Yeah. It took a while for me to get to that. I'm actually just now getting to the point to where I'm just like, I'm actually doing it. Like I'm actually doing it. I have probably about 12 employees now that drive for me. Oh man, I have a slew of partnerships right now with organizations that hire me to drive their kids to and from different programs or before and after school programs and mentorship programs. So my partnerships are pretty solid. I'm very appreciative of those. And then just within my journey, it's a lot to get here. Yeah. People see, they see me in the car.
Yep.
But there's a lot of behind the scenes stuff that people don't know about.
That's exactly.
Like, I have graduated from 3 cohorts now. 2 through the Columbus Urban League, where we had to do tests and we do meetings 3 days a week, and so it's very time consuming. Especially when you're a business owner, because your time is very limited, especially when you're driving too.
Yeah.
So you can't be on the phone or Zooms trying to maneuver around the city and still, have to do these different classes and stuff like that. So I was doing that. Then I'm a member of the Columbus Chamber of Commerce.
Wow.
So I got a partnership with Experience Columbus too. So it took a lot of work. I've been really working a lot. Like these past 2 years have been very draining.
I'm about to say.
But I'm very blessed, so let me keep it going.
Yeah, because you do a lot. That's a lot.
Yeah.
But it seemed like it took off at the right time for you.
Yeah.
Because like just listening to like how things went for you in your life, like a lot of things that happened for you, how they panned out, it was a lot of things that you necessarily wasn't chasing or wanted to do.
Right.
From being a mother to, you know, obviously divorce. No one signs up to get married to get divorced. You know, then, you know, the corporate job thing. And now, like, it's just like things are just like, how they're happening for you is like, I guess.
Yeah.
I guess it's what it is now. Like, I wasn't chasing this, like, turning down the whole, taking over the salon shop for mom. You're like, I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
You got that. I seen what you and dad go through with this entrepreneurial shit. I'm good on
Right,
that.
I'm straight.
But now here you are in the same entrepreneur thing. Do you think in your life you've running from a lot of your calling?
I believe so.
Because like, just like listening to a lot of things that you ran from, they found those things found themselves in your life. It became a very prevalent part of who you are.
Yeah.
It's like, I wonder if she's like running from these things. Because like, I don't think just hearing the story, hearing these things, like, I don't think you would still be the same person, but your impact would be the same as you kept running from these things, you know? Like, cause like you excelled at these things, you do well, and you adjust to them, fear quickly loving you. Boom, boom, boom. But see, like, it's like, I'm good on that. But it's like, alright. Then when you do, you like, oh shit. Yeah, I'm knocking this shit out the park.
Yeah.
I'm good with this.
Yeah.
You know, it seems like a lot of times, like, we run from things that are meant for us, or we will just like naturally call for, but I think we don't get it until we're in it. You know? Wow. Man.
Facts.
Yeah, that's dope, man. That's powerful. She drives Rideshare. Was that the initial first name at first, or what? Did you go through a lot of names at first?
I don't know about a lot. I think it was a few, like, I think Diva's Car Service. I don't know. It was some really strange names. That just wasn't clicking, and I was like,
like
that's not it. Yeah, so we came up with She Drives Rideshare. We came with the name. We got the LLC. Hired somebody to do the logo. And took off running.
Went through a lot of drafts with the logo till you finally found the one you liked, or was it like
no? So
like she knocked it out in the first.
She knocked it out the box.
That's it.
She knocked it out the box. So I used Fiverr.
Fiverr. Okay, yeah.
I used Fiverr, and I was real skeptical because I'm like, man, people kept telling me like, no, for real. So I was going through Fiverr, and I seen a woman. She's based overseas, and she was a woman, and she does watercolors. I was like, oh my god, her work is gorgeous. And so with Fiverr, you gotta map it out how you want it and tell them exactly how you want it done.
You gotta get every detail.
Yeah, no, you do. They ask you to do that.
I want the Esther to be like this.
No, listen, that part. Yeah. So I mapped it out for. I drew a little sketch, and I am a horrible drawer. I drew a little sketch like something like this, and I told her the color pattern I wanted. She sent it like 3 days later, and I was like, I want that.
Wow, like that's it.
I knew it was it.
Didn't second guess it at all. Like,
yep, I knew it. Yep. So I got that, ran with it, and then here we are.
Man, that's exciting, man. To like watch a thing of like an idea actualize itself. Like damn, like we really here, we really doing it.
Yeah.
Like, oh shit, this was the idea that I settled on for so long. I wasn't sure about how this is gonna happen, but damn, we really out here.
Right, really legit out here. And with all things new, business is slow.
Yeah.
It's gonna be slow. So I will still be supplementing my income being a driver. So I will still drive Uber and Lyft, but I will still have my own passengers, and then just slowly but surely the word started getting out there. I started getting some partnerships. I started getting private rides with parents, and then it just took off. So we're doing good right now.
Look at that.
Yeah.
When you look back at it, like that little girl, having her first baby at 17. When you look at your life now, did you ever foresee that this would be your life right now?
Yeah. a doctor with no kids. I was really running away from entrepreneurship. Like, I was like, absolutely not.
Right. Doctor with no kids.
Yeah, that's why I thought I was a doctor with no kids. But
yeah. No, that
I had something else to play for.
That wasn't in your cards.
Yeah.
We're going to take one more break. We play a game with the guests towards the end of each show to wrap it up. We're going to come back. We got 2 segments that we're going to play with you. We're going to let you get up out of here. We're very gracious with your time. So the 2 games are this or that. So I'm going to give you 2 scenarios. And you got to pick which one over the other and why you chose it.
Okay.
Then we're going to play guest question. So in here, there's a bunch of random questions from each guest that has came on the show. At the end of the show, they put a random question in this bowl for the next guest to answer. So you will shuffle, close your eyes, don't cheat, because people be like, close your eyes, or you can look away, you can shuffle them around, draw as many as you want, you can do 1, 2, or 3, read out loud and answer honestly, and then when we wrap up, you will add your questions in. And then we'll close out the show. But we're going to play one more break. We got another song to play for y'all. Kristin, let them know where they can tap in with you at. If they want to get connected with you in their services, if they want to get involved. People out there probably listening and watching. If there's ladies out there that are like, yes, I've been looking for a service like this.
Yeah.
You know, let them know where they can find you, tap in, and get involved in all that good stuff.
Yeah, you ladies can find me at She Drives Rideshare.
Yeah.
On Instagram and Facebook. Also, shedrivesrideshare@gmail.com. And you can text or call 614-379-4009.
There y'all go. Y'all ain't got no excuse now. Y'all don't have no excuse now. Even if you're out there in North Carolina, right? In Atlanta.
The North Carolina, South Carolina area is just Her Rideshare.
Right, yeah.
And then based out of Atlanta is Her Ride.
Alright, there y'all go. So if y'all listeners from either one of those cities, you know, boom, there you go. They got you covered. Make sure you tap in. Gotta protect the babies. Gotta protect the ladies out here, man. Alright, we're gonna be back right here on Cloth Talk Podcast. Artists and the music. That's Cloth Talk, the number 5 at gmail.com. We'll be right back. Don't go nowhere.
My vision worth the investment. I write it down as penmanship. I pray to God for what I want. He just needed consistency. We all on the edge, right? I'm living big for real, yeah. I'm living big for real, yeah. I'm living. We all on the edge, right? I'm living big for real. Fly tonight, fly. We all on the edge, right? I'm living big for real. I'm living big for real, yeah. I'm living. We all on the edge, right? I'm living big for real. Fly tonight, fly tonight. Listen, it's been real hard doing this here. Big dreams when they first start. Heavy lifting, still put in the hard work, no matter gifting. Life not the win, out the wing, I started shifting. Niggas that I thought were my friends are acting shifty. I switch gears on them, I ain't shedding tears on them. Gas myself up, speak over my life, and it's on sight. Invest in myself, no matter the price. The power right here, the price is right. I'm starting to see, believing in me, call me Mr. D like telepathy. I gotta go get in that but the digits, not just by myself, but one by my lineage. I speak the word, and create the vision. I speak the word, format the image. I speak the word, and it's gonna finish. Whatever I say, no return. We all on the edge, right? I'm living big for real, yeah. I'm living big for real, yeah. I'm living. We all on the edge, right? I'm living big for real. Fly tonight, fly. We all on the edge, right? I'm living big for real. I'm living big for real, yeah. I'm living. We all on the edge, right? I live it big for real. Fly tonight, fly tonight. Listen, I'm so grateful that I did it. Been so many times where I didn't finish. Lately, I just do it. That's commitment. Life tried to take all my joy, but I still had to. No matter the hurt, got it from the dirt. It's still put in work, cause I got a purpose. Push through all the pain, do what it maintain. That's why I see gain, it's gonna be worth it. At one point, I was discontent with my life. I did minimum, then wonder why my goals were slow and I could not accomplish it. My vision worth the investment. I write it down as penmanship. I pray to God for what I want.
We are back right here on Cloth Talk Podcast. Kristin is here with us, still hanging out, man. If y'all ain't fucking with her by now, man, I don't know what to tell y'all, man. Dope person, very stern, very mean what I say what I mean type of person. But we all need people like that, right? Why would you want to have it any other way, huh?
Right.
Yes. Okay. All right. I'm glad that you reminded me. We gotta talk about you were developing an app for the business. Tell us about the app and the development with that. You were telling me that it's a long process with it getting that going, but the app is coming.
It is definitely coming. So actually, it's able to be downloaded right now on the Apple Store.
Okay.
You can download Apple Store. We're still waiting on clearance from the Google Play Store, but you can definitely download it on the Apple Store currently.
Nice. What's it called so people can?
She drives Rideshare.
Just like the business. Okay, I'm not sure if it was abbreviated or something like that. She drives Rideshare is the app available on Apple right now.
Currently, yeah.
So it'll be available on Android for the Android users.
For Android users, yeah.
Soon.
Hopefully soon. Yes. And my app developer is 1 Million Free Apps, and they are based out of the Atlanta area.
Nice.
They're doing some dope things. They're doing some dope things for small business owners.
Yeah.
So.
Woman-owned business?
Any small business. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
they are definitely into the transportation industry big.
Yeah.
Yeah, transportation. I think they said they do like lawn care. People that own like lawn care services and things. They're building apps for us, and we just have to pay a branding fee. And the app is free. They call it 1 Million Free Apps. So yeah, it's at very low cost. I am gonna have a very Uber-like app.
Man, hey, you a low-key competitor right now. Yo, you are a low-key competing.
I'm trying.
No, who do you think you are, huh? Competing with the likes of Lyft and Uber.
I know, right?
What? Coming when she drives Rideshare. Who is this woman making all this noise out there in the Midwest?
Yes.
Wow, okay. Man, that's dope, man. What are, cause I'm pretty sure people are probably like listening or watching. They probably think everything is all like golden and peachy with starting and running a business. What were some of the challenges, if you faced any, when you got this thing going and still doing it? You know, like were there any like obstacles or challenges that you faced that kind of like was a learning curve? Like, oh shit, man.
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting that, but I learned from that. What were some of those learning curves?
Well, I can say an obstacle, and I probably will say this for a lot of businesses, black-owned small businesses, it's funding.
That capital.
The money. Show us the money.
Show me the money.
I'm a self-funded entrepreneur.
Came out of your pocket.
I'm self-funded.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Went into that bank account, dipped into them savings.
I'm self-funded.
Took the kids' Christmas money. You know what the PS4 mom, what you doing?
Yeah. So that has always been an issue as far as for me in businesses. Funding, money.
Yeah, that is always challenging, you know, funding, grants and stuff. Like, oh, you don't qualify for this one thing. You're like, man, like, come on, I mean all the other three.
Yeah.
I'm a minority, I'm there, like, damn. Well, because I don't got that one, I can't get the 10K grant.
Right.
I want that 10K, fuck the 5K, give me that 10K.
Yeah. So yeah, marketing materials, just anything, it's all out of my own pocket.
Wow.
So, yeah.
And that's the thing I think most people don't see is that when you are an entrepreneur and you got to kind of get it how you get it, you are, like you said, coming out of pocket a lot of your own money. So that forces you to value and treat it differently too.
Yeah.
Because you're like, yo, this coming out my pocket.
My money on the line, listen.
Right, you got there right up at 5:30.
Right, listen, that part. Yeah.
Ain't no sleeping in.
Yeah, ain't no sleeping in.
You gotta work.
Yeah, no sleeping in, ain't no being late, ain't no, you know.
Yeah. I think people look at the glamorous side of like just having the title of entrepreneur or founder of etc. company. They don't look at the work that really goes into it, the sleepless nights, the meeting with this person. I gotta open a business bank account. I gotta get an EIN number. I gotta open up the LLC.
All of that.
I gotta make sure if I have employees, I gotta make sure this is in place. And okay, like they got laws that protect them. What protects my business? What protects my coming from lawsuits? Okay, I'm dealing with children. What laws I need to know? Like it's so much that you gotta, so many T's and I's that you gotta dot when you're doing this type of thing. But lo and behold, something that you didn't want, here you are.
I'm here. It fell into my lap.
Yeah.
I was called to service children.
Right, you ran from it though, but it caught up to you.
It pulled up to me so tough, and I was like, okay.
I surrender.
I surrender.
Wow. Okay, so the app is coming. Any projected dates where for the Android users where they can, would it be available for download, or it's still kind of figuring it out when that will be available for Android users?
Yeah. Well, I still have some testing to do.
Still testing
on my end. Yeah. I gotta test. I gotta do approve some changes and updates.
Yeah.
So once I get all those things squared away, maybe it might be I don't know, a couple weeks to a month.
Oh, okay. I was thinking top of the year and shit. I was thinking top 25.
Oh yeah.
No, my fault.
Oh yeah, no.
I assaulted your intelligence. You're like, boy, we move. We're gonna catch up.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. So very soon. All right. Cool. And on the app, what can they expect? That can they schedule their rides? Can they like pick times and like how will the app function and work for those probably like with the app how it will function?
Right. So currently we are not an on-demand service like your Uber or your Lyft.
Okay.
Everything is scheduling based.
Gotta schedule.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you will be able to schedule. It's 6 hours in advance. Yeah, 6 hours in advance is the least amount of time for you to be able to schedule a ride.
Yeah, 6 hours.
You pick your own times. If you want to do like, I want to do this, like 5 a.m. Monday through Friday. You can schedule all at one time.
Oh.
You can also do monthly as well.
Really?
Yeah, if you want to schedule your ride, get them all out the way, pay for them, and you done. Your driver's just gonna show up and be there.
So if a mom out there, she got 2 girls, and she know that either her bus doesn't come in this way, or my kids, I can't have them ready in time for the bus, I can pay up for a month straight. A time, and my driver would be there every time. At that time that I scheduled for a month straight, I paid it up front.
Yep.
One stop shop. I pay out the way. The rest handle itself.
Yep.
Woo! Hey, you out here solutions. Solution based.
Listen.
Hey.
With the transportation industry and what's going on right now with Columbus City Schools, as private transportation companies, we're eating out here.
I was about to say, do you think that's going to become like the new wave? Like more parents are going to start going that route, like just having a driver or a private service that just I know this person one-on-one. I built a rapport with them. I built a relationship with them. I trust them with my kids. They show me that they're reliable. They're here. They're going to be here on time. They're going to get my kids on time, bring them back on time. Yada yada yada. As the word spreads, because you said like you gained a lot of traction through word of mouth. As it's going to continue to spread, and it's going to be a high demand for that. Do you think that's going to eventually start to become like the new wave? Like people are going to step away from the public transportation thing, whether if it's not a yellow bus or whether putting them on Coda Line or we call it the Rideshare company. Do you think that? Do you see that's going to be, like if you could foresee it, because like you're early in on it, and that's dope. Like that you're kind of spearheading a new way of like disrupting the market in transportation.
Yeah.
Cause I see that it's like, hold up, I don't want to put my kid on the Coda bus line.
Yeah.
There'll be fucking weirdos out there.
Yeah. No, legit.
Let me call and let me schedule my joint on the app. You gonna disrupt the market.
Yeah, and then not to mention, it's all women drivers. So people just feel safe and comfortable with auntie driving them, big sister driving them, because I have drivers of all ages. So that's just a thing, but definitely the market is there. It's a lot going on right now with the transportation industry in general.
Yep.
Code is not necessarily safe. These taxes are not safe.
Yeah.
We know Uber and Lyft have been deemed not safe.
Yeah.
And parents still put their kids in these cars every day. You wouldn't believe how many kids are taking an Uber and Lyft to school every day.
Is it that many? Is it
Yeah,
a lot?
it's a lot. I just hired a driver. She's a Lyft and Uber driver. And she was like, yeah, I already take kids to school every day on the app.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Man. You gonna have... if there's people who probably listen or watching, if they want to become a driver for your company, how would the process for a young lady to get involved if she wants to become a driver, whether she wants to do it part-time, if she's a college student and she needs some extra money on the side, or if it's a lady out there who got nothing but free time and she just kind of wanted to just do something. How would they contact you and get involved if they want to become a driver if there's any woman out there?
Yeah, and I'm always hiring drivers. Like, I'm never going to, turn down somebody who wants to work and help and be a gig worker and make some money.
Yeah.
I'm definitely going to put some money in your pockets.
Yeah. There will be rides available for you.
Yeah, definitely, especially as demand goes up.
Yeah.
Once the app goes live.
Yeah.
I think it's definitely going to be crazy.
That's
So they can reach me, 614-379-4009. The same number.
Contact you directly.
Contact me, text me. You can email me also to shedrivesrideshare@gmail.
Yeah, it is.
And I will definitely respond, and we'll set up a meeting because I meet my drivers face to face.
We ain't do no Zoom call. I gotta see you and touch you, and I gotta look at you. I gotta make sure you.
Listen,
all right.
I like to meet my drivers face to face because
That's
it's
important
a certain
for you.
kind of vibe. Yeah, it's a vibe. It's a vibe.
You can just feel the energy. That's important
it's a vibe.
to you.
That's important to me. Yeah, very important.
So there's a specific presence you want to feel that you're looking for, like, okay.
Because there's no people that I have not hired.
Really? You
Oh, yeah.
try some ladies down?
Yeah.
So it's not like just because I'm a woman, I'm going to get on.
Yeah.
That ain't how I roll. Because people like, oh, I'm a lady. I can drive.
Yeah, but no, there are qualifications. I do run a BCI FBI background check because we are working with kids.
Damn.
I do like my drivers to be CPR first aid certified. And also too that I run a background. I run a BMV check. We gotta make sure that everybody is legit before they get behind the wheel of the car.
Wow.
Yeah.
FBI background check. Driving record. See if you out here wrecking shit.
See how many tickets
DUIs you got on there.
Yeah, we gotta see what's going on, definitely.
So you do a thorough background check.
Oh yeah.
So ladies, don't get confused. Just because you're a woman doesn't mean
Yeah, you still have to be able to meet those qualifications, and then you have to enjoy driving. So don't apply if you don't like to drive.
Right.
I mean, that's the job.
Right.
And if you don't like kids and you're not gonna be personable with my passengers, don't sign up.
What's the furthest she can expect to drive, or does she have control of that?
Well, yeah, they always have control. My schedules are super duper part time. When I set the schedules out, it's up to them if they want to pick it up or not. Nobody is forced to do.
So it's not like you gotta take this ride, or this is what you got for the week.
Yeah.
They can pick and choose.
They can pick if they like, oh, I can't work this day, but I can work this day. Yeah, it's very flexible. I'm not that kind of boss.
Okay, yeah, cause like damn man, like she got me on the whole week.
Yeah. Some people want to be. They be like, give me whatever you got.
They want it.
Like I want it.
Right.
I want it. And
6 days a week, I want it.
Yeah. If that's what they want, yeah. If it's there available, yeah, you can have it.
Yeah.
Yeah. We also do long distance travel. So we've taken people to Cleveland, Mansfield, Dayton, Cincy.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I'll go out, y'all.
We'll do round trip transportation to and from Columbus.
Wow.
Yeah.
Man, you covered a lot of ground in 2 years.
We do luxury transportation.
Look at that.
Well. I'm sorry. Yes, I have
So
these
much.
services. We do luxury transportation as well. We definitely will drive your kids to and from prom and homecoming.
Hey.
In a nice vehicle.
Ooh.
Yes. I do group travel as well.
Man, so if it's a group of high schoolers and it's like the prom after party joint, we can load them up.
Yep, we do the group travel as well. And as long as you book enough in advance, we got you.
Damn. Hey man, you this idea, man, like, you need a jackpot with this one. Because it's, like I said, it's so obvious, but when you do it, it's just like, of course that makes sense. Like you said, like, owned by a woman, all women, you know, employees and things like that. You know, for women, that makes, like you said, the overall just knowing the peace of mind of safety. Because it provides that peace of mind, like, I ain't got to worry about my baby.
Yeah.
I know she ain't out there with no fucking Paul.
Yeah.
I don't know Paul's character. You know, but Julie, I met Julie, I know Julie, so forth and so on.
Yeah.
That's important.
Most definitely important.
Yeah. Curious about this. Have you faced any pushback from fellas? Like, oh, for real? So what you trying to say? You know, like, oh, we all monsters. Or we can't hire, you can't hire us, so you don't fuck with fellas like you. Oh, so you hate men, huh? You hate men, huh? No, that's what it is, right? That's what it is, right, Kristin? You hate it? Okay, you good? Any pushback from my kind?
Right. Actually, I got some pushback from an older man today. Like, why can't you try? Why are you being sexist against men?
See?
I didn't even respond.
No response.
Yeah, no responses.
You feel like you had to clear that up?
Yeah.
No clear for that?
Yeah, some battles just not worth fighting. And I have a reputation to uphold, and I'm not about to go back and forth with you.
Yeah. Because I can see, like, men kind of like looking at that like it's anti-men. You know, I necessarily don't look at like something that's for women by women means I hate men. Yeah, because I don't. Or anti-men.
Yeah.
It's just like, no, this is for women.
Yeah.
You know, that's all it is.
Yeah.
Like, if a man started a male version of that, it would be like, oh, he hates women. All women are trash. Or they're evil. It's just like, no, some dudes just probably know a man will understand this or get it. You know, I was wondering, like, damn, I wonder if the dudes was giving kind of pushback, like, man, so she hate us, you're sexist.
Yeah. But some men are just like you said, you guys are just oblivious as to what we go through as being a woman. You know, I have a couple of guy friends that are Lyft and Uber drivers. Yeah. And, you know, when I was telling him about my business and stuff like that, he's like, but why? Right. They're probably like, huh? And I'm like, because it's not safe for us. Yeah. I really have to explain. He was like, for real?
Right.
Like, that be men just, it just don't,
it doesn't even cross our mind because it's not something we have to deal with. Exactly. And most of the time it's not our experience. Yeah. So I can't relate to that, you know, but you can. You understand it, you get it, and it makes sense to provide a service that I get and I know others are going to get and understand. Yeah. That makes sense. I think it's a dope idea. I love it.
Thank you.
All right, we're going to get you out of here. We're going to play this or that with Kristin, everybody. All right, so I'm going to give you a couple of scenarios here. I jotted some down on my phone. You're going to tell me which one that you're going to pick and go with over the other, and why? Alright, first one for you. Here we go. Hit the lottery, the jackpot. 350 million cash out. This is after taxes. 350 million jackpot after taxes. Or 5,000 a month for 10 years straight. Directly deposited into
before taxes of 5,000 or after?
Yeah, that's after. Great question. First one I ever asked that. Tell you a businesswoman that you did not want to be.
I'm a math person.
Oh, that's right, accounting.
Yeah, I love math. That was my favorite in school. So
was it? So you good with numbers?
Yeah.
So you're doing the math in your head right now as you think of which one.
Yeah. I'm going to
350 million cash jackpot, cash out. Miss Jackson, how would you like this? You want a lump sum, or you want this in increments, or 5,000 a month for 10 years straight into your account? What are we doing?
I'm doing the 350 million.
Oh!
That's more money.
You did the math in your head.
It's more money.
10 years straight, $5K a month.
Oh, you said 10 or 5?
No,
Okay.
I'm sorry. 5.
5 years straight?
5K a month.
Okay, 5K
for
a month.
10 years straight.
Okay.
Or
12 months a year, that's $60,000 a year.
350 million jackpot.
Yeah.
You can get that all in one lump sum or in increments.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with 350.
Oh, the 350 million, so you switching it.
No, I'm still saying 350.
Well, I thought you want the 5,000 a month. Oh, you doing
No,
it,
because-
so you picked the jackpot.
Yeah.
350 million.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna go with that one. Because that's what, $60,000 a year?
If you break it down yearly,
Yeah, that's $60,000 a year at
350
5K a month
for 10 years
for
straight.
10 years.
10 years straight.
Okay, so that would be 300,000 for 5 years. So that's 600,000 for 10. Is my math not right?
Look, I got a smartphone where we can
Like,
do math.
isn't that $600,000?
Let's see here.
Or am I tripping?
Let's see. So, where's my calculator at? Oh, here we are. So, what am I plugging in?
So 5 times 12, because it's 5,000 times 12 is 60, right?
5 times 12 is 60, correct?
Okay, so that would be $60,000 a year times
So 60,000.
10 years.
So I'm doing 60,000 times 10.
No, you times it by 10?
60,000.
60,000 times by 10 is 60,000?
Oh, wait.
You times it by 1, I think.
Yep.
You know, anything times 1 is itself.
Yeah, I definitely did that wrong.
I was right. So yes, I'm going. 350 million. 600,000 would be cool too.
I was saying that security of that money coming in every month. Cause
Yeah, but what if you make more than that a month?
then that's play money. You go on trips and shit. You can invest that shit.
Yeah, that probably would just be $5,000 go back into my business.
Yeah, you'll reinvest that right
Yeah.
into business. What are we going to blow the 350 million on?
I don't know if I'm gonna blow it. I'm
You
gonna
gonna
blow a
splurge a
small
little bit.
portion. I will.
We going to Chanel?
No.
What's your place of choice? Coach?
I don't know where I would go.
No Coach? The Coach bag?
No.
Get you a Prada? Birkin?
Maybe like a Prada bird. Maybe, but not really. I mean,
Couple of rings, Jordan
Yeah,
necklace
no.
and shit. A little anklet.
I'll ride my car, like a luxury car.
One luxury car.
Yeah,
You like BMW?
buy a house for my kids.
Luxury car, house for your kids. So they each get their own crib?
Oh, they gotta live together. So no, I guess they could. I mean, 350 million. Yeah, I can buy them a nice little piece of property. It ain't gotta be expensive.
Sound like where you grew up at.
Yeah,
Put them in Westerville.
they can get a condo.
Nice condo.
Yeah,
Ah,
something that they own that's gonna be in their name.
nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Retire my parents.
Ah. They're probably workaholics though. But we're fine. We don't need your money.
Yeah, yeah, but
You gonna force them to take it?
yeah, they ain't got no choice. Like, I'm retiring my parents with any amount. Like, once I get a big amount of money, like, that's the first thing I'm gonna do is retire my parents.
I feel it. Alright. Got another one here for you. Now picture this scenario. You're at a networking event. Alright? Bunch of investors there that they're looking to invest in minority owned businesses. 2 people approach you. One is a lady, 46 years old. She's looking to invest in minority owned businesses. This is a Hispanic woman. She comes across you. She loves your business, loves the concept. She wants to invest. But her investment, she wants 10% ownership stake, along with her initial upfront investment. So she's going to cash you out a nice amount, but with her investment in that contract, she wants 10% ownership of the company. First person. So the second person comes along. Another woman. 27. She's 27. White woman. She wants to invest. She wants to give you 1.5 million. She doesn't want no ownership, but she wants the rights to all the branding of the company. So meaning all the merch, the t-shirts, the logo, the name. She wants rights to that to use as she pleases. She's giving you 1.5 million. She's not giving you details of how she's going to use these rights. So we're going with Lady A. Initial investment, she's going to cash you out, but she wants 5% ownership. Hispanic woman, 46. 27-year-old white woman, 1.5 million. She comes from a wealthy background, but she wants all the rights to all the likeness of the company. Who we taking?
Do I have the big one?
Yep.
I would say neither.
You don't like none of these investors?
I would say neither of them.
You don't want to give up the rights to your likeness of the company? She can't lose her logo, lose the logo as she pleases?
Not for 1.3 million, no.
There ain't enough to use the logo?
No.
What?
Listen, I put my blood, sweat, and tears in this company.
1.5
and I
ain't
think you
gonna
can
do
make
it?
more than that. I think I can make more than that. Honestly.
So you turn it down.
I'm going to turn that down. I'm going to go with the other lady.
Hispanic lady.
10% of my company. It's a okay amount. It's not a whole lot, but yeah, I think I would go with that.
46-year-old Hispanic lady, 10% ownership,
10%,
along with her investment.
So, yeah.
You're fine with that?
I need to keep at least 70% ownership of my business.
That's important. So your threshold will be 70% if investors come in. 70%. Ooh.
At least. If you're a founder, you're supposed to keep at least 70% of your
Can't negotiate 65%. Yeah, and they want 35% ownership.
Yeah, it depends on what the dollars look like. Yes, I have to hold the majority shares being the founder.
There you have to. Okay. Alright. She can't use the likeness of the brand and all that.
Yeah, no.
27 year old that comes from the wealthy background, white woman. And what was it? It's trick is the lady that took your job at the corporate job. The lady hired over you, she came back to the networking event.
Well, you know,
remember me?
Yeah, even if the roles were reversed, like even if it was the white woman that was 27 that wanted 10% that gave me, I would just go. I like that scenario better. You know, it doesn't have anything to do with the, you know, because she's a colored woman, a woman of color, or anything like that. Yeah. It's just that scenario for me would be better.
Yeah. Because
I would have more shares in my company.
Now, we know the white folks like to play ball. They like to throw your money around. What if someone came to Chris and said, listen, we don't want to invest, but we don't want you to be the face of the company no more. It needs to be more universal looking, is how they put it to you. It needs to appeal to a wider audience. We want to put young, youthful white woman as the face of the company. We don't want you at the forefront no more. You can't, we got to take your name off things. You still own it, but we need the face and the branding of this needs to change. You okay with that?
So when I initially started my business, I never wanted to be the face. Behind the scenes. So yeah,
this works for you.
Yeah, that's just I don't think
You're fine playing the background.
I need to be on the camera. I like to be real low key. Like this was a lot for me.
Doing this
to come here.
Maxine White, Maxine. Why you do this? She pulling you around, making you all this
she
stuff.
didn't make me do it, but I did tell her this year that I wanted to try to be on more podcasts. Yeah.
Talk about this.
Yeah.
Okay. But you like, I'd rather not. But I understand I gotta get out there and do it.
Yeah. It's the job. It's the job.
But if you're the spokesperson, you'll send about like, hey, go talk about the company.
Oh, definitely. Yeah.
So if there's a woman out there that wants to be hired as a public, your PA rep, would you hire someone to be a PA rep and spokesperson.
Yeah.
I can get PR for you. I can show up to represent the company at networking events. You stay home.
Right, yeah.
Like, girl, here, what's here?
Yeah.
I want to go to that thing anyway.
Yeah, 9 times out of 10, I do a lot of networking anyway, so they already know. When they see the logo, they already know who the founder, the owner is, so they gonna know what it is.
Right. I go send a rep out
I
here.
can't wait till I get to the point to where, I can hire somebody like, go stand there for me.
Put the banner up.
Yeah. No, for real.
I like that. All right. Come to the point where we are going to play Guess the Guest Quest Bowl. For those who are watching on YouTube, let me see. I have a trustworthy win bowl right here. So like I was saying before break, in this bowl there is a bunch of random questions from guesses at that seat or that seat for the next guest to answer. I'm gonna fair warn you, there's some wild ass questions in here.
Well, I see some of the guests, so I can only imagine.
I'm pretty sure you recognize some of these faces. They have come up with some interesting questions, but there is some safe ones in here. So there's no skipping, there's no putting them in the back like, I don't want to answer that one. You gotta answer it. If you don't want to answer it, you gotta figure out a way to answer it without answering it, if that makes sense.
I am the queen of talking right
There it is. Alright, so I'm gonna hand that over to you. You can draw as many as you want. Don't look. There we go. Give them a nice shuffle. Go ahead and shuffle it around. We'll try to do play by play for people who listen to this right now. Nice little shuffle. Okay, she's got one. Alright. Shuffle again. That's good. Oh, she got good. Say she got two. Okay. So Kristin drew 2 questions. So read the first one, read it out loud, and answer honestly.
Who inspires you that isn't famous?
Okay, you got a safe one.
Good one.
That's a good one.
My parents are my inspiration. My kids.
Parenting and kids. Break that down. Why? Tell us why.
I was raised by an awesome family unit.
Yeah.
So, my parents, they're great parents,
Yeah.
Like I said, I had a childhood. I had a great upbringing. I didn't go for anything. I aspire to be like them.
Wow. That's beautiful. Your parents must be good people.
They're awesome people.
They did a hell of a job. Yeah. So, who inspires you is not famous to be parents to each other.
Kids are daily inspiration. You never stop parenting. I don't care how old your kids get. You're still parenting them. Yeah, and I learned that from my parents. Even though I'm 41,
they still
parent me.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Even at 41?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Being a parent is a lifelong journey.
It never stops.
Never.
So you get a 28-year-old.
You're still parenting. Yeah.
You're like, Mom, come on.
Yeah.
It never stops.
Never stops.
Even when they leave the nest.
But they don't know everything. Just like I still don't know everything.
Have you learned from your kids?
Definitely. You gotta be creative parenting nowadays, so.
Gotta get creative. Alright, okay. I like that. You gotta say it. That's good. Parents and the children are usually inspiration. Alright, we'll read that next one out.
What did you dream about as a child?
You got 2 safe ones. That's good. What did you dream about as a child?
Justin Timberlake. I want to see Justin Timberlake and Lil Wayne, my daughter. My daughter Kyla.
Here we go.
For my birthday, she bought me Lil Wayne tickets and Justin Timberlake tickets.
Let's go.
Yes.
Hey. You got to see both of them?
Yeah, well, they'll be here the 17th and the 23rd of October, so I'm seeing them very soon, yeah.
Yo, that whole week you gonna be...
I know.
Yo!
Look, I had to get some more drivers, because listen, I'm gonna be off.
Then you gonna see Wayne and Justin the same week.
I can't wait.
So you dreamt about those 2 fellas when you was a kid.
Well, Justin Timberlake.
More so Justin Timberlake.
Yeah, I don't know, probably just... I dream about being successful in some way, shape, or form. Whether it be me, in corporate America, now it's a business for me, just whatever it is, I just want to be successful in life.
I love it. They all have it, everybody. Kristen Jackson right there, huh? Oh man, this was a dope conversation. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Dope hearing your story and how you ran from your calling. Your many callings, not just one. It's just like you ran from calling after calling after calling, but they kept tugging at you. You finally surrendered and answered the call to them. You've excelled at it. You've done well. You're going to continue to prosper and excel at these things. Dope service that you have, I'm sure, is just going to continue to grow and compete with the likes of the Ubers and the Lyfts and those things. Shout out to the others out there in North Carolina and Atlanta. Any last words for the people? Oh, here's the final question. Then you can give your last words and plug everything. What is the biggest misconception about Kristen Jackson? What's the biggest misconception about you?
What did I mean?
By the smirk, you know that's the truth.
That's what I
hope y'all watch it on YouTube.
I take it at the most.
It gotta be some truth to it.
I'm just very direct and honest.
So you're saying people misconceive direct and honesty with being mean?
Correct. Definitely.
You're not a mean person.
No, I am not a mean person.
How would you define me?
Kids love me. I can't be mean because kids that don't even know me are just attracted to me.
They love you.
Like, it's crazy. Like, I'll be in a grocery store and I'll see a little baby. A little Caucasian baby. And they're looking at me, they follow me to the store. And they smiling, they wave, and I'm like, hi. Like, so, animals. Animals and kids love me. So that can't be a mean person.
You're right.
And really, the only people that call me mean are men.
Well, that explains a lot. Most people ain't call you mean because they can't get over on you, Christian.
No.
They can't get what they want out of you. You mean? Give it to me.
And that's enough.
They can't get what they want from you. Can't manipulate you. Can't play the old okey doke.
None.
You like, boy, you know how old I am. Just like you said, people think you this young naive girl.
Yeah, and I'm not.
Does that like annoy you? Like, I'm a grown ass woman. Stop playing with me. Like, damn, get off my phone.
Yeah, that's how we feel. Like, it's not just me. Like I said, my friends, that's how we feel. Like, why do y'all just think that we stupid? Because we're not. Like, women fall for the stuff that y'all be saying? Like, that's wild.
You'll be surprised of how much bullshit women fall for and what you can get over on though. It's like, damn, she fell for that.
Right.
Like, you're like, what women are y'all talking to?
Yeah, and then they approach every woman like that.
Yeah.
And then they get to Kristin.
Yeah.
And she like, what? Man, you better go on somewhere with that. Nah, it ain't going that way over here.
Resulting in...
Oh, you mean? Why you being mean?
Right.
No, I'm not.
I'm just not going for your bullshit.
I'm just not going for whatever you got going on.
Most men call you mean because they can't get over on you. Big meanie.
Mean.
Right. But I'm pretty sure if they get to know you, they find out that that's far from the case. You're very enjoyable and fun to be around, right?
I think I am, but...
Some would say otherwise.
I mean, I think I am. Most people get to know me, I think they're like, oh, okay.
She's cool.
She's not mean, she cool.
She cool people.
She might just be on the edge a little bit at first, but
right.
You know, once I get to know somebody, you know, I don't like unfamiliar things. So when it's unfamiliar, I'm like, pump the brakes. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. But you know, once I start to be around a person or whatever the case may be, it's like the softer side. Yeah, I loosen up. You know.
Yeah, you see the softer side. You've always been that way.
Yeah.
Or was
even as a kid, no.
Damn.
Oh yeah, my cousins they said I was a mean kid.
Jesus.
Damn. I would just be quiet and not talk to people. Like I just, you know.
Why are you like this?
I don't know. I'm just very standoffish. I'm a Libra, you know. We like to watch the room. We gotta see what's going on.
Very observant.
Yeah, very.
Very observant.
So don't misconstrue us being quiet or direct with us being mean and not want to be so. Because we're very social, actually.
That is true.
We are very social people.
Social butterflies, they call it.
We are. We are the most social, unsocial people.
Right. That's the weirdest shit ever. Yeah, that's crazy. That is the weirdest shit ever. Y'all really are. I never even peeped that to you.
We like to be social, but
it's like,
not really.
I'd rather not.
Yeah.
Like, but y'all do it so well.
Yeah.
So Libras make the best nurses.
That might be true. You're very nurturing and caring and all that good stuff.
Ah. Interesting. Well, there y'all have it. And the last question, I gotta ask for the fellas who listening and watching. I know that they call you mean, you give them a rough time, you don't go for their bullshit, but I have to ask this every episode because what I've learned is that typically after the guest leave and the episode airs and it comes out, I started noticing people would message me, DM me every time the guest left. Yo, who is that? Who is that? Is she in a relationship or is he taking the girls in for every guest? So I'm just gonna like, I don't know, ask them. So now I made a point to ask, Kristin, are the DMs open? Are the DMs open for the fellas to slide in? Let the boys want to know. I gotta ask for the fellas. Are the DMs open? Be honest with me.
I am single.
Ah!
And that's what you're asking.
Yes, the DMs are open, fellas. See, there y'all go. So fellas,
what you doing? When you slide that DM, you say what you doing?
No WID text.
Listen,
Can't slide in there like that.
no response.
No response.
No response.
Left or red. And you said your block game is nice. You mastered it. Your ghost game is master level.
It is.
Did it take long for you to master it?
No. Once I got out of marriage, I think that's what made me to the person that I am.
After the marriage.
Oh yeah.
You know
I wasn't falling for
yourself.
nothing. I was like, no.
Not going through that again.
Yeah. That's definitely yeah. So.
You became like a ninja with it. Damn. DMs are open, fellas. Don't come in here with the WID text. Be the best man win for y'all listening.
Oh my goodness. May the strongest survive, man.
There we go. Because if y'all listen to this whole episode, I'm pretty sure that y'all can see Shane for play. Right? It's not no young naive girl that even though she look like it, she ain't for play.
Not at all.
Not at all. She's tough lady to be with. We're gonna get the ex-husband on here. No,
oh God.
We're gonna get him on this couch, talk to him. I bet you have a whole different perspective than what you said.
Probably.
Oh, you the meanest.
Anything that I said is the polar opposite.
That's right.
I'm almost certain, yeah.
Man, she's up here capping, bro. Let me tell you the real shit. She ain't tell you this and this.
Yeah,
she ain't tell you that she did this shit.
He would air out everything. Yeah. Most definitely.
But you took the high road.
Most definitely.
Wait, 10 years separation, like, yo, just let me know we're gonna be signing shit. So we both can move on.
Yeah, that's it, that's all.
Would you ever get married again?
No.
Kristin, stop, don't.
I believe in life partners. I don't think we have to get married. I'm stepping my Oprah game up. I'm gonna be like an Oprah and Stedman type situation.
Get you a Stedman.
Yeah.
We in this.
I am looking for a Stedman.
You looking for a Stedman? There y'all go, okay, she's looking for a Stedman. A ride or die. You play the backseat play, I got this.
Right.
You don't need to be seen, we good. We know what this is. So he's gonna feel emasculated, you know this, right? You gonna emasculate him.
I don't know.
Cause he can't lead.
Well, I didn't say that part, but you
won't
I
let
don't
him.
need to be.
You're too dominant.
Yeah.
Not like as in like overbearing, but your lifestyle and what you do requires you to be dominant in a leadership role.
Yeah.
So he's gonna feel like,
Well, if you're not.
what's my place in this? Like, goddamn.
Like I said, only the strongest.
Only the strong.
Yeah, so if you coming at me and you ain't headstrong and you cannot have a conversation with me, don't even try it.
If he can't even carry a conversation. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, you feel what I'm saying, though, right? I was on right there by the joint,
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? You feel me, right?
Yeah, we need to be able to talk about a lot of things.
Yeah.
Intellectual things.
You need some intellectual stimulating conversations.
Yeah.
Conversations stimulate. Like, okay, you talking my language. Okay,
Yeah.
you know some shit. You not articulate.
Exactly.
All right, green check.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
don't anybody just be trying to slide because I'm very picky.
Very picky.
I am.
Looks important.
Yes and no.
Yes, no. Like if, let's say if he's a 6 on a look scale out of 10. Okay?
Yeah, I'll be fine with that.
But I hear him.
If other things compensate though for the looks.
So if he's kind of like not failing, but in a median range of a looks department, he has to have other attributes.
Yeah, you have to be stable.
Financially stable. Okay. Doesn't mean he has to be a millionaire.
No.
Income coming in.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
That's. Or is it a barometer that you're looking for? Like you need to at least be making this, homeboy. Like,
I mean, you gotta be able to make what I'm making, at least. Yeah.
Equal or more to you?
Yeah.
That'll be done a lot. See? 50% slashed out right there.
Well, no one knows how much Kristin is making. I am an entrepreneur.
They can
I
gauge.
work 90% in my business, so
they can get a good gauge because if they go back and
I make it look good. Believe you me.
As you said, you mastered this. You know how to make things look what they're not seeing. Like you learned this as being a nurse. Man, you mastered a lot of shit. God damn,
I'm a master driver. I don't really know about anything else that I've mastered. I've definitely mastered the driving. Yeah.
Nice behind that wheel. You're definitely emasculated. You out whipping him and shit. You parallel parking shit. He like, damn, how you know how to do that?
You know, women are much better drivers. We're more cautious.
Think so? I don't know. Let me look up these stats. I don't know about that one.
Yeah, I met a guy that owns a trucking company. He said he loves to hire women drivers because we're just more careful behind the wheel.
Really? I'm literally going to type in, are women better drivers than men? That's all I'm going to type in.
Right. What does it say? Dun, dun, dun.
Are women better drivers? Let's see what we got.
Don't bring no wiki. We know that. That could be edited.
Alright, no, just not reading off Wikipedia. I'm gonna read it. I typed in, are women better drivers than men? And the answer is yes. Statistically, women are generally considered to be better drivers than men.
Wow.
Fatal crash involvement. Men are involved in 3 times as many fatal crashes per 10,000 drivers as women.
That's crazy.
God damn.
Those numbers are insane. See, and this is why you should ride with She Drives Rideshare.
Perfect plug. Look at that.
Y'all kids in the car with them Uber and Lyft drivers because a lot of them are men. Look, they over here crashing.
Per 10,000 though. God.
That is
damn.
insane. Okay.
Men cause on average 6.1 million accidents annually compared to 4.4 million caused by women.
Wow, that's crazy.
That's dope.
That's interesting, yeah.
Wow. If you a lady driver out there, sign up for it.
Sign on up, ladies.
Sign up. Download the app. Alright, Chris, I'll let you have the final word out there. Let the people know again where they can connect with you, tap in, and final words for those who are listening. And yeah, anything you want to say to the people, go ahead, plug away, and last words for the people listening and watching. Go ahead.
Okay. Yeah, so you can find me on Facebook and Instagram, She Drives Rideshare. You can hit me on Gmail, shedrivesrideshare@gmail.com. You can also text or call 614-379-4009. Final words is if you start a business, make sure you're passionate about it.
Great. No, that's a great last word there, dog. Gotta be passionate about it.
Gotta be passionate. Yeah.
I love it. Well, people, that's Kristin Jackson. This has been another episode of Cloth Talk Podcast. Shout out to Maxine for setting this up. Her partner in crime.
Now she's my partner in crime. She will be very soon. She's about to learn.
You heard it, Maxine, if you listening to watch it. You the one that made this happen. It's your fault. You did this. You pushed her out there. She's gonna make you pay for it.
Yes.
Submit my artists out there. Submit your music to Cloth Talk Podcast number 5@gmail.com. If you fuck with this episode, go ahead and follow everything. It's Cloth Talk Podcast. Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, all that good stuff. If you're listening on Apple Podcasts, Spotify Podcasts, whatever device or streaming platform you use to stream your podcast, make sure you go ahead and follow, subscribe, like, comment, share, all that good stuff. We out. See you on another episode. Peace.